All right. And what is up? We are back and we are streaming the Game Awards. Yeah, you heard it right. We streaming them Game Awards, boy. You feel me? And right now they're just talking about stuff or whatever. I mean, we can
Today is Alan Wake 2.
Right.
That
check
game
it
is
out.
phenomenal. The storytelling, the narrative is probably by far my favorite story and narrative of the year. Like I love
We
Baldur's
got a
Gate, and I
couple
love all the
minutes
dialogue,
until
I
it
love all the
starts,
story
you
and
know.
everything we're getting with it. But Alan Wake 2, after I finished that game, I was like, what do I play after this game? Like there was it really I really connected with the story, the characters, the world, just everything was great about this game. And so I really hope that it at least wins for some of the other categories. If it doesn't win for Game of the Year, but I could see with how recent
I can
it
see
is
Alan
that
Wake
it could work to its advantage or
probably
disadvantage
more or
because
less taking
either
it.
it's top of mind for people or
Right.
people just didn't get to it. So,
Yeah.
but I really hope Alan Wake 2 gets some flowers tonight.
Yeah, I loved Alan Wake 2 as well. One of the most visually impressive games of the year. Also a very
Awesome.
clever game. Early on there's a live action television segment that's super clever and meta, and I loved it. Destin, did you play Alan Wake 2?
No.
Okay then.
It's on my Epic Games account.
No.
I still need to play it. Yeah, yes, it's Epic Games.
Well, there's another nominee here that you had some feelings on. Maybe it shouldn't have even
Yeah.
been nominated, and that was the Resident Evil 4 remake.
I'm upset about Resident Evil 4 remake
Wow.
being in the Game of the Year category.
You're upset.
Yeah, I think it's a
He's
remake.
mad.
It's
He's
built
so
on
angry.
a game that already existed. I think it should have its own category for remakes at this point. And there's a lot of games that didn't get considered because it's on the docket. Final Fantasy is one of the first ones that jumps into my mind.
You would put Final Fantasy 16 in Game of the Year.
Yeah,
Wow.
There you go.
yeah. I would.
Readjust it really quick.
It's weird to have a remake on a Game of the Year list because there are a lot of other games that just don't get that shot now.
Yeah, but I mean, so what about Tears of the Kingdom? That's based on the same map from Breath of the Wild.
But it's a whole new, like they drastically changed the technology that is utilized in the game. It's not
I mean,
the
sure,
same game.
I
Resident
guess.
Evil 4 is largely the same game, the same story.
I don't
with
think it's
some
largely the
changes.
same. I don't think you played
and an
Resident Evil
engine.
4 remake.
I would say that Resident Evil 4 remake is a ground-up remake, and in many ways a reimagining.
We're going
So it's
full
sort of
screen when it
a
starts,
new
by the
game
way.
in a lot of respects. Now, I'd be a little frustrated if it were just, for example, a remaster that was
Right, right,
prettied
right.
up. But the fact that it's so new and also so faithful, but also very original, I think really merits attention and maybe deserves to be in the Game of the Year. Actually, I find it kind of refreshing because it came out so early in the year and was in danger of being forgotten. But earlier this year, we were saying Resident Evil 4 Remake is an incredible experience.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 for my
True, very
All right,
true.
as you can see, we have the official feed from the Game Awards up here, and we're just 5 minutes out. So just as soon as Jeff is ready to start the show, we will hand you over to him, and then we'll all watch the awards show together, and then come back here to us, and we'll break down everything that we saw. But setting the Game Award nominees aside, getting back to reveals that we might see tonight, Jada, it's been very quiet on the PlayStation front, especially since after the release of Spider-Man 2, we don't really know what PlayStation has in store, other than that they have a Wolverine game coming at some point. There's not really anything else officially announced.
Yeah, we know more about the TV shows and movies and stuff that Sony is working on right now than their games, which,
True,
okay,
true.
that's fine. Like, they've had some really good series that have come out. Last of Us this year is one of the best TV shows for sure. I think we might see some Spider-Man 2 updates tonight. I think we might get potentially a tease about the DLC. I think there is a good chance that they might release the New Game Plus and Mission Replay that they talked about. They said that was supposed to drop before the end of the year. We're basically there.
Yep.
And this is the biggest stage. It's up for Game of the Year. Just kind of makes sense for them to talk about that tonight. So I really hope we see some of that.
But I heard some
We've
people
also got
say
a bunch of
Spider-Man
games,
2
a
is
bunch of
like
studios that we don't really know what they're working on.
extremely
Sucker Punch
samey.
has been a little bit quiet for a while.
Presumably
for like the
does it
first
stream
half.
too?
Yeah, so like that's
Like
could be a
both
big
playing
one.
Peter and
We know
Miles. I
Housemarque
haven't
is
played
working on
either
something new
Spider-Man
that's a
game.
different thing from Returnal, so they could also show up. I don't think so. But we've also got a lot of third-party exclusives that are going to be coming to PlayStation next year. So I expect us to see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. expect us to get a new trailer for that, even though they've been real heavy on that for showing a lot of that stuff. But it's out in February, so we don't have a whole lot of time. So I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of put their eggs in the Final Fantasy basket.
Yeah, that would make sense. They were, I think, at Summer Game Fest last summer on Jeff's stage. Kat, you have an inkling of anything PlayStation-wise we might see tonight?
I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be the star of the show for PlayStation. Beyond that, I think that they're kind of reloading a little bit. I mean, there are definitely rumors of first-party PlayStation games that are under development that we may be seeing early next year, say during a State of Play. But I don't think PlayStation's ready.
I'm already
or really
eyeing a
wanting
PS5
to
and a new
reveal
monitor,
anything
so
particularly big on a platform that is not theirs, much like Nintendo, honestly.
Yeah.
So I think that it will be mostly third-party exclusives that we might see for PlayStation rather than first-party.
Well, we find ourselves in a weird position, Destin, where PlayStation is traditionally known as the place for the exclusives, and Xbox is known for having no games. Not my words, that's the internet's words. Xbox has no games. But Xbox has so many games announced in the pipeline, and Sony has so few. Are you surprised to find ourselves in this position?
I'm very curious what Sony is going to have.
Quality
next year
over quantity.
In terms of first-party games on the platform.
That's all I'll
Wolverine
say.
is in development.
Quality over
And
quantity.
What else? There were
For
rumors
sure.
of an infamous remake from the ground up. There's The Last of Us Part 2 game that is being.
Yeah, we have that. We have that
Yeah,
dropping. We know that's dropping in
that's
January.
early. Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Yes.
That would be wonderful.
Heavily rumored, and I would expect to be announced early next year, probably.
I hope so. It's been 3 years.
That
since
will be
that
at a
was out.
Sony event or a TGA.
Spider-Man content.
I don't see
know.
this.
I mean, I think we're gonna get some
Ghost
Spider-Man
2
deals. There's
making
a
it
lot
to the
of
Game
side
Awards.
missions that really
That'd be
heavily lean
that'd be
into a couple characters I
very
won't talk about because I don't want to spoil.
strange.
For those who haven't gotten a PS5 before Christmas yet,
More
maybe-
Venom.
Yeah, more Venom. That's what we want. We want more Venom for sure, and I think the people want more Venom. If you can, even from the people who are doing the exploits.
If you can
to,
afford the
play as
DLC,
Venom.
I
So,
think is what
18
you
more
avoid
inches of
saying.
Venom.
18 more inches.
We're just about 60 seconds away from handing you over. Any sort of like pie in the sky, hopes, dreams? When I think back at previous Game Awards, I've been very cruelly teased with announcements like Perfect Dark, and then it just evaporated into nothing and never came back. There was that Wonder Woman game from Monolith that was teased. Haven't heard anything about that since then. Destin, anything that you hope to see tonight?
Something new from Xbox. Definitely, like a new IP. I always love it when they tease us with something new. I think the Fable announcement was great. And then I guess Path of Exile 2 would be wonderful.
All right, I have to cut us all off there. We're actually going to wrap it up and hand you over to the Game Awards. It is time. Looks like the opening act is about to begin. Be sure to stick around after the awards for IGN's post show, and we will see you on the other side.
And it begins.
Oh, hi, it's me, Sydney Goodman, here to greet you all at what I consider to be my favorite holiday of the season, the 2023 Game Awards. And just like New Year's Eve, our Game Awards opening act is as full of excitement and celebration as the big event. Tonight, the Game Awards will celebrate the best in gaming from the past year, and we've got more than a dozen new game announcements. Plus, the old gods of Asgard are here from Alan Wake 2. They take the stage. For the first time ever, it is truly magical here, live at the Peacock Theater for gaming's biggest night. We are streaming around the world, connecting millions of gamers and fans and getting you all stoked for our big show.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get it
But
right.
before that, it's time to get cozy with our very first world premiere of the night. Yes, let's hear it. It comes from a creator who has already claimed Game of the Year in the past here at TGA, but this time, we're going back to the title that started it all for him a decade ago. Here's the first ever look at a beautiful remake of Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, originally created by director Joseph Fares.
There we go. We Gucci now. Cool, I guess. Not my cup of tea.
Incredible, and how perfect that right after the world premiere of Brothers, we have the award for Best Family Game. These are the games that bring families together or tear them apart, depending on how dirty you play. And the nominees are Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
It's either Pikmin or Mario.
And the Game Award goes to Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Yeah, it had to be one of those two.
Thank you so much for this award. This is shared with all the teams at Nintendo that worked on Super Mario Brothers Wonder. In my experience, the team really tried to develop a game that allowed people to work together, to play together, whether it was friends or it was family. And for me, my personal experiences, nothing brings a family together more than trying to rescue an empire, a kingdom in distress from the evil likes of Bowser. Whether you're playing as Elephant Mario, Peach, Yoshi, or Nabbit, this game goes to everyone that created such a wonderful experience. Thank you.
He tried to give her the mic back.
Congratulations, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And now I have a little treat for all of you. 3 world premieres in a row. What? First up is the next game from Daniel Mullins, the creator of the TGA-nominated independent game, Inscription.
A USB, what the hell? It was like a stone USB. I see. Interesting. Another in-depth metagame. Like Inscription was very meta. This is looking very meta. What? Pony Island 2 Panda Circus. Wow. They did it. They actually made Pony Island 2. It was a myth. For so... Oh, Netflix. I mean, if you pay for Netflix on the regular and you game, I don't see why not. Personally, with this one. They had a Game Awards trophy. What the hell? The Rise of the Golden Idol, but we know nothing about it. It's playable on everything, not just Netflix. Interesting. Ooh, I like this art style. Okay, I fucks with this. And she a team natural, let's go. Usual June. 2025, what?
I love this. Reminds me of my high school days, but the monsters I fought weren't nearly as big as that. You kids these days with your giant monsters and your social media. And speaking of social media,
That was supposed to
TikTok
be
Live
funny,
Fest
by
is
the way.
happening
Laugh.
now across
Laugh,
50
I
plus
said.
countries on
Laugh,
TikTok.
damn it.
Check out the participating gaming creators and don't forget to share all of your favorite gaming moments on TikTok with #GamingOnTikTok. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, but there is plenty more opening act after a very important message. Don't skip this cutscene, people.
The journey ended here, a place of wonder and awe. We breached the cosmic veil and reached a new planet. Yet generations later, this world remains untamed. Our reunion.
Oh, I already hate it.
Our
It's
paths
a weeaboo
destined to
game.
cross.
Amazing.
I'm here for you now, Administrator.
It's one of these stupid free-to-plays, I bet. That only strokes the ego of the white male. Oh, whoa. My white male fantasy. It looks like all of the other ones. I'll be sure not to. A strategy samurai game, that's different. Well, not really. It was done before, but it's kind of interesting. Like you build stuff, you actually have to train your guy. Or are you doing the combat as well? You are the chosen one. On Steam.
The rogue trader
I mean,
has
cool,
fallen.
I guess.
Now I must take up their
Oh, this game
mantle
looks so good.
to restore the dynasty to its former glory. To reclaim what humanity
Like, I'm
has
really
lost.
thinking about getting keyboard and mouse to play some of
Venture
these strategy
forth
games.
into darkness and bring the light of the Emperor to the uncharted void. Dangerous heretics, vile mutants, and Xenos threats beyond number. All must be cleansed in his name. The choices I
Damn.
make will shape the course of my destiny. And with each haunted step, I wonder, where will my journey end?
Oh, Rogue Trader is out now.
Wait,
You're Connor Kenway.
Good thing for you that I'm
Motion
here.
sickness alert.
Today, you ought to see a traitor to the crown, hanged by the neck. For his crime, the penalty is death.
A VR Assassin's
I'm in search of a
Creed.
treasure. Where do I start?
Day on the canals with my good friend. It's
Don't tell me
What
this
could be
is
better? Flather me
the
as
whole
always,
game in
I'm
VR. That
The
is
Templars
actually
will succeed.
ridiculous if that's the case. Assassin's Creed
Welcome back
Nexus
to the
Versus?
2023 Game Awards opening act. I'm still Sydney Goodman here with another award. This time
You
for
sure are
innovation
Sydney
and
Goodman.
accessibility. The gaming community is massive,
mean,
but
pause.
honestly, it should be even bigger. And these nominees are pushing gaming beyond its current limits. Their teams have created software and hardware that make it possible for people of all abilities to experience the medium of gaming, with accessible features and technology that get us all one step closer to a seamless play for everyone. These nominees are doing the work, and they are Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6. And the Game Award goes to
I wouldn't know.
Forza Motorsport. A little heavier.
It's a little heavy.
Thank you so much for this. Since this category was introduced several years ago, I think we've seen a dramatic shift in the whole industry towards making games more and more accessible. And with this list of amazing nominees, it just really drives that home. At this point, I think we've made the most accessible racing game ever playable by people across the mobility and vision spectrum, including totally blind players. But really, the real winners here are the players who have so many great games to play.
None of this would have been possible without the amazing teams behind the scenes. Big thank you to our audio team for their tireless effort, championing for accessibility and making this game the best that it can be. Big thank you to the UI team, to our studio leadership team, and our accessibility leadership team. And last but not least, Brandon Cole for being our accessibility consultant and partner for the last 2 years. We're really proud of the work that we've been able to do, so thank you very much.
Congratulations, Forza Motorsport. Here at the Game Awards, we believe strongly in accessibility and want to celebrate any game that makes it a priority. And our next developer, The Odd Gentleman, believe that by making their games and their company accessible and inclusive, they can develop new types of gameplay with stories that everyone can enjoy. They created the following game in a deep collaboration with artists and developers from the deaf community, and we are very excited to reveal it now. This is Harmonium the Musical.
A musical game. Hey, he hit that milli wop on any block.
honestly, I don't know how much better gaming can get. What happens past a golden age? Platinum? Is this the platinum age of gaming? Also, can I please be paid in platinum? I'd like it direct deposited, please. And now I have the
All right,
honor
that
of
was
announcing
funny.
the winners for our 5 esports categories. The nominees for Best Esports Athlete are Faker,
I don't
Zapwood,
care.
Demon One, Hydra.
Please don't be
Ruler,
Imperial Hal, but
and
other than that, I
Imperial
don't
Hal.
care.
And the game award goes to Faker. For Best Esports Coach, the nominees
I
are
don't care.
Potter, Zonic, Gunba, Ecstasy, and Homie. And the game award goes to Potter. For Best Esports Event, here are the nominees. 2023 League of Legends World Championship.
Probably
Best
gonna
TV
be
Paris
Valorant.
Major 2023. Evo 2023. The International
Maybe
Dota 2
Evo,
Championships
actually.
2023. And Valorant Champions 2023.
But I feel like Valorant.
And the game award goes to 2023
What? League? That's so random.
Esports game. The nominees are
League just refuses to
2,
die.
Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG Mobile.
League again, I guess?
And the game award goes to Valorant.
Valorant, okay.
And finally,
Like,
the nominees
goddamn.
for Best Esports Team are Evil Geniuses, Fnatic,
Don't
Rainbow
care.
Gladiators, JD Gaming, and Team Vitality. And the game award goes to JD Gaming. Huge congratulations, everyone. I love esports. I'm a huge esports fan, just like my father and his father before him. We Goodmans are a huge esports family, dating all the way back to the mid-1800s. But before you can think too hard on that, it's time for another 2 world premieres. First up is the latest game from a team that won at the Game Awards back in 2017. So I think we can trust them to crush it again. This is Windblown.
From the creators of Dead Cells, so you know it's gonna be good. And it's multiplayer. Sweet. Damn. They're going hard in this. I like that it's isometric. That's different from Dead Cells. Early access 2024. Okay. All right. All right. Maybe, I don't know. From Thumper. We got another rhythm game. How's this one play? I have no clue what the fuck is happening. Oh, you gotta follow the trails? And it probably makes music, of course. Thrasher. So we had Thumper, now Thrasher. That was mid. I'm not gonna lie, that was mid as hell.
Yes, Thrasher, in case case you didn't know, is from the same artist slash composer that blew our minds back in 2016 with the cult hit Thumper. I'm so excited we've got another mind-bending game coming from him in 2024. Special shout out to Samsung and Samsung
Like the
Gaming
music
Hub,
is
who, not to
probably
brag,
gonna
are
be just as
also
good as
throwing
Thumper.
a massive Game Awards viewing party over at Samsung's New York City flagship location with Typical Gamer and Chica. I wish I could be at two places at once, but the last time I tried to clone myself, I sparked a pretty sizable fire in the MIT experimental physics lab. Oops, but we can talk about that later. Let's check out what Samsung is coming out with now.
So they're getting it. They're about to be like Apple. Well, no, they've did it first, and Apple's trying to be like them, I guess. Technically, isn't that thing a console? If you it technically.
You in?
Isn't that technically a console? Like, it's like Persona.
Good morning.
It's a remake.
Sewing is my life.
Last one. Go for it.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Moonwalk.
Of course, not everything's voiced. They don't have the budget for that because they spent it on fucking pointless little animes instead of rendering cutscenes in the game. All the cutscenes are animes.
A time period hidden between one day and the next.
They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins.
Still turn-based. They refuse to change like Final Fantasy.
Persona. Next. Come on!
Why do you try to fight when you know it's hopeless?
In fact, I don't even really have a good reason to live. For me, or you, or anyone, just simply existing gives our lives meaning. Soon, the end will come.
We are not giving up, no matter how long it takes. To me, this is what it means to live.
Reload. So is it a remake or a continuation? I'm a little lost on it. I only like Arena, but you know, I'm not gonna.
Yes, I was hoping for a new Persona game, that is. I still want to be Sydney. But enough about me. Make sure to stay tuned as Google and the Samsung.
That was only
Galaxy
funny
Fold
if you're a
5
Persona
are
fan. I'm
bringing
sorry.
A spectacular celebration of mobile gaming. It's going to be an epic event, just like this next world premiere. It's the product of a surprise team up between two nominated games tonight. Let's check it out.
Dave the Diver. DLC. Wait, what? Dirge and Dave the Diver? Dave the Diver. I said Dirge. Dredge. It's called Dredge. Dave the Diver and
I
Dredge.
can't believe it. It's almost time for our big show. The theater is filling up behind me. It's hard to hear myself think over all the excitement, but I have to keep it together because I have the next award ready to go. Here are your nominees for Content Creator of the Year. Iron
Don't
Mouse,
care.
People Make Games.
If they're black,
Quackity,
they should win.
Scream,
That's
and
how I feel
Cypher PK.
personally.
And the Game Award goes to Iron Mouse.
I looked it up, not black, don't care. Anyway. I'm joking, by the way.
Sadly, we're
Joking.
not in the Matrix yet, but she did send us a message. Take it away, Iron Mouse.
I am so incredibly
A
honored
VTuber,
to have been the
gross.
recipient of the Cosmic
I'm
Creator
kidding.
Award.
Again, kidding.
First and foremost, I want to express my deepest heartfelt gratitude to the incredible community that has gathered around my streams. And I also want to extend a very special thanks to Vishojo, who brings all my ideas to life. Thank you so much to my team that hosts me every single day. And thank you so much to the Game Awards. I still can't believe this is all happening.
Are you not
Thank
gonna
you
thank
again,
all
everybody.
your followers and subscribers?
Congratulations,
You're
Iron
not gonna
Mouse.
thank the people who send you
So
money?
close to the big show, but
Okay.
I'm not ready to let go just yet. And no, I'm not a narcissist. I'm just a hoarder of world premieres. And up next is a very special world premiere, 15 years in the making.
15 years?
What a beautiful world. Too bad they never made another one.
I thought I was gonna play this. I'm not gonna play this. That was cute. World of Goo 2.
Man, that is satisfying to watch. Almost as satisfying as the Game Awards show that's minutes away. We have one more huge world premiere, a brand new fantasy RPG from the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5. And tonight they're giving us a glimpse into the story, characters, and gameplay. Let's do this.
And
It's
is
a
Xbox
story
exclusive?
about a world very
Eh.
different from ours.
Tis a world where
Is
all
it an
people
action
are equal
RPG? I
and no
might give it a
conflict
try.
exists, much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
Again, they waste half the budget on anime. They need to stop doing that.
Fool of a king is dead.
Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
It is an action
Was
RPG.
raised by a human mere days ago. You can only blame your king's weakness. Who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength.
But then it turns into a turn-based? What the hell? That's so different, I might give it a try. Even though I'm not a white male whose fantasy that this
When any among the populace might be king.
engages.
Speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing when every day
I'm just interested in the gameplay.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel.
Our lives are decided at birth by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are.
There was a plot in his life. One I wish I'd written out sooner.
You're no ray of hope.
You gave up on your hopes.
Yeah, the action part is very interesting.
Let's do it. You'll be a hero.
Because now it raises a question like, if you level up in an area enough, metaphor, if you level up enough in an area, do you just one-shot enemies eventually?
That is it for our opening
It's
act.
probably.
We are very far from done. Our big show is about to begin, but don't worry, this isn't the last you'll see of me. I'm staying all night, baby. And I cannot wait because this show is absolutely stacked. We have tons of big awards, even more world premieres of brand new games, and an incredibly special guest, a legendary actor and performer of both the stage and screen, the Muppet himself, the great Gonzo. I have to admit, I'm freaking out. I'm completely starstruck. And get this, the cast of the show, based on the Fallout franchise, is here to debut an exclusive new look at the series.
Okay.
The vault is opening in a huge way tonight. Okay, thank you all for going on this journey with me. You're the best companions a host could ask for. Let's do the boss level. The 2023 Game Awards starts now.
Welcome to the Game Awards 2023. Now, here's your
Let's
host,
go.
the creator of the Game Awards,
Let's go. Jeff walking out like a boss.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Game Awards. Tonight is our 10th TGA, a global celebration of video games, and boy, do we have a show for you. I am so excited to get this started. Together, we are going to recognize outstanding creative work in games in 2023, and we'll look into the future with an astonishing lineup of world premieres. More than anything, this is a show about bringing our community together in this room and online around the world. Focus on something we can all agree on. There's nothing more powerful or more immersive than an extraordinary video game. Great games comfort us, help us understand different perspectives on the world, and maybe even change us. That's what makes this medium different. Games, the actual things we play, are insanely special, and we're going to celebrate that for the next few hours. And we've got such an amazing group of people with us. They're built by talented creators and teams, and many of them are here tonight. Mr. Aonuma, Mr. Fujibayashi, great to see you back after winning Game of the Year in 2017.
I was like, yeah, why do they look so familiar? They're the Zelda creators.
One of our industry's greatest creative and technical forces, Mark Cerny, PlayStation's lead system architect, celebrating 25 years of Cerny games. Thank you for being here, Mark.
Yeah, he looks like any other dude. I
Pizza
wouldn't know
Towers here too.
Hey, the Pizza Tower team. They look how you would expect. Okay.
Everyone's here. Melina Jurgens, our best performance winner in 2017 for Hellblade. Welcome. I think we'll be seeing you a little bit later tonight. And we are also honored to be joined by the Tujimoto family, Haru and Ryozo, who are celebrating 40 years of Capcom this year. And a Game of the Year
Capcom
nomination
family
for
came to the
Resident
Game
Evil.
Awards.
Welcome, guys. It's so great to have you with us. Now,
So are we gonna see Pragmata?
A big show.
Good
So
God,
let's get
where's
right into it.
Pragmata?
To present tonight's first award is last year's winner of Best Performance. Please join me in welcoming back to the Game Awards. Yep, we're gonna do it. The actor behind Kratos in God of War.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Christopher Mother Loving Judge, dog. Let's go. We got Tilk on stage with the dreads, boy. With the dreads. Tilk with the dreads.
Good evening, everybody.
I'm sorry. I have to call him by his Stargate name. Like I grew up with him as Tilk for so long, and now he's Kratos.
I have such great memories of last year, Mr. Pacino. Forgetting to thank my wife. Mother. All right. I get it. I'm not gonna stand up here making long speeches. I'm gonna stick to the script. No 8-minute speech like last year. But fun fact, my speech was actually longer than this year's Call of Duty campaign.
Damn! The COD devs looking around like, did he fry us? Yes, Christopher Judge, Mr. Kratos, aka Tilk, just fried you.
In a year of games, beloved by audiences and acclaimed by critics, these actors delivered 6 unforgettable performances. And here are the nominees.
Best performance.
Revenge is a weapon. It's been a long
I don't know. Maybe him. I don't know. Idris Elba, he did kind of kill it in Cyberpunk. I ain't gonna. But Alan Wake was the TV show. Oh no, I love Zarius. This is hard. This is hard. They're all good actors.
Whoever wins. Jeff has given me the okay to say, take as long as you want to. Thank everyone who's ever meant anything in your life. And I dare you. I double dare you to try to break my record, 7 minutes, 59 seconds. And the award goes to Neil Newbon.
I knew it. He's just so good in Baldur's. Like, he's so good. Like, his character is just hilarious. He's so good. Astarion's just, I don't know, man. It's just, he's the character that you just, I don't know, man. Like, once I get a P5, I'm getting Baldur's Gate. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Like, it's just happening.
This is unreal. I just wanted to say, I know I don't have much time. But I'll give it a shot. Thank you so very, very much for everybody that voted. Thank my incredible fellow actors and the nominees. Unbelievable talent. To be even considered amongst you is extraordinary, so thank you very much indeed. To Swen, to Larian, to all the writers, to Stephen Rooney, the writer of Astarion.
Yeah, Astarion's he's just good, dude. It's just
fellow actors, 248
man.
That gave it heart and soul. To mi familia, gracias para todos, gracias, gracias, y Coco también. And to my agents, I will thank you later. I'm sorry, I'm going to wrap it up apparently. One thing I will say, please, if that's okay, the community has reached out to so many of us at Larian and said they were seen and they were represented by this game. When they lost hope, they felt isolated, they felt alone, and this game brought them together and gave them something to push through to help them all. And to you, I want to say thank you so much for seeing us. I appreciate it. You're not alone in this. None of us are. Thank you.
Yeah, Astarion, if you guys don't know, is a gay vampire that he plays, and like Astarion is hilarious. Like, his lines are just gold. Like,
there are lots more awards to come, but now it's time to look ahead to what you'll be playing next. Let's get to those world premieres, and for the honor of presenting our first one, it's an incredible thrill to introduce a true Renaissance man. Please welcome Academy Award-winning actor and New York Times best-selling author, Matthew McConaughey.
really? Well, all right. He should have came out saying, well, all right. I'm sorry. Like, if you're Matthew McConaughey, you got to give us a, well, all right.
Good to be here with you.
Like, you got to give us that.
And I was going to come out and I was going to say
But
the line that has preceded me.
just
on
like
my
a lot of
career,
actors have been saying,
but they told
yeah,
me,
he did it.
They said, no, don't do that. Come out and say, pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, but he's probably jumping into game acting like a lot of actors
I
are.
have a world premiere for you from Austin's own Archetype Entertainment. I'm also here tonight because the video game that I'm premiering is the first ever video game that I'm a part of.
How did I call it?
Hey, when the Archetype team first reached out to me, I was excited about becoming a part of the gaming world, but what really turned me on was when they shared the game's vision and my role in it. I will be voicing a character in this game, and all I can say is that I will have a unique relationship with every player. In this game, time moves differently. Days for you are decades for your loved ones back home. The choices that you make not only affect the people that you love, they'll also affect your entire civilization for generations to come.
What?
Now, personally, I have had
This
some
sounds kind of
experience with
cool.
time dilation.
Yeah, that was a good movie, Interstellar.
Now you can
I will give
too.
you that. That was a
So now I'm
chef's
proud to
kiss
share
movie.
the first ever look at Exodus.
I saw a commercial for this game. Still not sure how I feel about it, but let's see.
What she found that day was a miracle. It would be our salvation to fight against the Celestials, humanity's greatest enemy.
This is it.
They found us.
Tom, stay down.
The Celestials hunted us down. I knew they'd keep chasing us until they ripped our ship apart, and I had to save her. I led them away from this world, away from her. We both knew the cost of using the gates. When you travel at light speed, time slows to a crawl. It was only days for me, but an entire lifetime passed for her. And in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
No, come with me. Wait, please, Tom. I love you.
Our service, our sacrifice, discovers worlds, seeds hope, breaks empires. We are the travelers.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of sweet.
That is a very exciting project, giving me some Mass Effect vibes, and I appreciate the team sharing the first glimpse at gameplay at the end there. Looks great. All right, well, now we're going to go right on to another world premiere.
Keep giving it to me, Jeff. My body is ready. Oh. God of War? Yes!
You are certain you remember nothing of this place.
Oh, nothing that would help us.
Master thyself.
Tell me, brother, why exactly are we doing this?
I must face this.
No shame in what just happened. It's all part of the process. Let's go again.
Oh, it's a new mode. It's like a roguelike mode. Please don't be PS5 exclusive. I will cry if it is. Until I get a PS5. Valhalla. Let's go.
There's a very nice holiday
Let's
surprise
go.
from PlayStation. Kratos and Mimir are headed to Valhalla in an adventure that blends God of War Ragnarok's combat with elements inspired by the roguelike genre for an emotional, unexpected, and fun new twist. And yes, as you saw, it is free. The team at Santa Monica Studio are fans of their fans and are offering this DLC, God of War Ragnarok Valhalla, as a gift to the community, and you will be able to download it in just 5 days on December 12th.
5 days? That's so
Amazing.
soon.
All right, switching gears. Our next world premiere comes from a small independent team of developers in Australia. I love that this show can give a platform to independent creators. Their last game in 2019 was a sensation, and their next project is equally exciting and unexpected.
Does it make fun of Australian wildlife? That's what I'm curious about here.
Ooh, there they are.
Where? Oh, I see them.
Let's go.
I am so lost. So it's a puzzle game. I get that part. So it's a walking simulator with puzzles mixed into it?
Super fun, right? I did a playtest of that game about a year ago and had so much fun. It is a very special and unique game, and I'm honored we got to share it with you here at the show. All right, while you're watching TGA, head to TGASteamDeck.com right now. We're doing another Steam Deck giveaway. This time it's the brand new 1 terabyte Steam Deck OLED featuring an HDR OLED display. Enter now only during the live show at TGASteamDeck.com for a chance to win 1 of 100 OLEDs. All right, trust me, we are just getting started, guys. There are so many game announcements, awards, and musical performances ahead, including the Old Gods of Asgard from Alan Wake 2. Just wait, it's amazing. We'll be right back.
This Prince of Persia game looks pretty fire. For a 2D side scroller, it looks pretty fire. I haven't played a 2D side scroller in so long, but might give this one a try.
Leave the Mount Carth at once. Bring him back. Bring back my son.
And believe it or not, the original Prince of Persia was 2D. Like the original Prince of Persia. Not the 3D one we grew up with, the ones that our parents grew up with. So it's a pretty nice callback.
You seem stronger, but not strong enough to save a friend yet. Are you courageous enough and clever enough to save your friend?
I'll do whatever it takes.
Free demo. Okay. I mean, cool. A Fortnite Lego edition? Or is this like, it has to be Fortnite Lego for the kiddies, cause like the whole like mature censor thing was like kind of weird. No, it's a building game, so it's like Minecraft but with Legos. Okay, I can see kids getting into this. If I had a kid, you know, I get this for them. I wouldn't let my kid, you know, have their own computer. You know, they'd have to play it on a console. Internet's a scary place for kids these days. Right, and then the Fortnite part, the game that nobody the game mode nobody likes. 'Cause everybody plays BR. It's like 10 people that do the regular thing. But it's just Minecraft, but with Legos and Fortnite characters. So I guess that works, you know? Oh, they're just showing the destructible environments. What is it called? This is so weird. Lego Fortnite. Okay, I guess I figured out the name.
Please welcome a former Game Award winner for Best Performance, Ninja Theory's Melina Jurgens.
She played Senua.
Hi. Performing an original piece from our upcoming game, Senua Saga Hellblade 2, I'm proud to introduce to you to one of my favorite bands, Heilung.
It's got that old instrument. I don't even know what it's called, but I know it's old. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, chat. It's something about chicks with masks that just does something to my body. It's like a Karen cut, a mask. I'm good for life. Like, I didn't know I'd feel that way about like a mask covering the eyes. I didn't know I would feel, but that Karen cut, that or red hair, natural red hair. But that Karen cut though, if it's a red hair with that bob, that Karen, let me tell you something. All right, take notes now. It's like an ancient Nordic chant. My man's was getting it on that drum. He's like, ugh. He was putting some stank in there. for Senua's Sacrifice 2, which for some weird reason is an Xbox exclusive. Doesn't make sense, but okay.
Do you hear it?
But I mean, Microsoft has been doing their best to like introduce gamers to games outside of Call of Duty, which I, you know, to be fair, if I was, you know, a multi-million-dollar gaming company, then I saw the numbers that, I don't know, 90% of the players only play fucking Call of Duty. It's like, yeah, we gotta do something. And I think that's kind of why they bought Activision and are now making it to where they can't do yearly Call of Duty games. They have to like span this shit out for a little bit to actually make something different. So that's a good incentive. The combat in this game is still brutal. I'll give it that. I haven't played the first one, but I did watch it. But the combat still looks brutal. This is in-game too, by the way. It actually looks really pretty.
You want the truth? All the lives inside me tell me to let go. The shadow will always hang over me.
Not sure if that was in-game or like the actors. This is definitely in-game. But this is looking insane.
What will I become?
That little, like, you know, that little Game Pass, like, unapologetically, like, yeah.
Hellblade 2 coming in 2024 to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. Now to present our next award, please welcome a former Game Award winner nominated tonight for Best Fighting Game, the creative director of NetherRealm Studios. It's Ed Boon.
Yeah, MK1 ain't getting this award. Ain't no fucking way. If MK1 gets the best fighting game, Ed Boon paid for that shit. I'm sorry.
The best stories are the ones
like,
that get lost in.
Quan Chi looks
Tonight's nominees for
unapologetically
Best
pay to
Narrative.
win. I'm
Got
not
us
even
all
gonna
in
fucking
their
lie.
drama and their characters, and yes, sometimes in some weird stuff we can't explain. Here are the nominees.
Best Narrative.
In a horror story, they're only victims.
Definitely Alan Wake 2 for me. Ah, Baldur's Gate's in there. That's hard. That was hard. Phantom Liberty is pretty good.
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me.
You know, a fantasy opera. Spider-Man, you know. Why was Harry Venom?
And the award goes to
Like, anyway.
Alan Wake 2.
There we go. Yeah. That was my first choice. Because Alan Wake 2 was a fucking TV show. I don't care what anyone says. That was not a video game. That was a fucking Netflix series. Like, you don't want to know how many streams I had to watch to catch up on shit. I was not watching VODs.
Alan Wake 2, from the beginning, was a very story-focused project for us. I share this with the whole narrative team, the writers, Clay, Tyler, Sinica, narrative designers who made the story into gameplay, Simone, Molly, the whole narrative team, directors working with actors, Anssi, Hannah, Rosie, Holly, all the wonderful actors here tonight, some of them, Melanie, Ilkka, Matt and David, but the whole cast, wonderful actors, and the song makers who made custom music, custom songs to extend the story. Here tonight, later, Poets of the Flawless, Old Gods of Asgard, Poe, This Road, every songmaker coming through Fright Music for our chapter songs. Thank you. We wanted to push things further, to do something new, and it's always a risk. For you to embrace it and understand it means so much. I'll treasure this always. Thank you.
Ed Boon and him are gonna talk, and he's gonna want an Alan Wake character in Mortal Kombat or some stupid shit, and he's gonna be like, I don't know.
アーティストとして私たちは想像力を駆使して目に見えないものを見ることができます。私たちはボーダーレス。私たちはアーティスト。私たちはどこにでも存在する。私たちは安心。
You may have recognized that incredible creator who built her own independent studio in Tokyo, and she wanted to show you what she's been working on before she's even signed it with a publisher or a platform. I said, come to this show, just show it to the audience and the fans first. So that's what we're going to do. We're honored to have her back at the Game Awards. Please give a warm welcome to Akumi Nakamura.
And her name's cute, Akumi Nakamura. What did I tell you about that Karen cut chat? It's doing something to me, man.
Hi, Akumi Nakamura desu. Konnichiwa.
Akemi-minasu, konnichiwa.
I'm super excited to be on this stage again. Thank you. First, I want to say thank you to the Anshin artist, Miteru. And you, thank you, all you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Your support changed my life. Today, I am honored to introduce our first project, Kemuri. It's time to see the unseen. Meet it! Bye-bye!
Meet us. Sayonara. Oh, it's got parkour in it? Well, it's not gameplay, so don't actually know if it's got parkour in it. So it's just a trailer for now. Miru.
So many incredible projects tonight. Thank you, Akumi. Now, tonight, it's not lost on me that all of our Game of the Year nominees are from big established franchises. And while we all love a big sequel, it's important to use a place like TGA to introduce you to brand new worlds like what you just saw with Kemuri and like this project.
My sister fair, she sings like morning. My sister true, she laughs like noon. My sister cries, she drowned this evening, but still visits by the light of the moon. We prayed for
Alright, what y'all cooking? What y'all cooking though? Do it smell good? That's what I'm trying to find out.
and our prayers came back like a little lost lamb, dying
Well, that was horrifying. Moon Studios. Got some gameplay, isometric, okay. Oh, it's co-op. Seems like isometric co-op is going to be the thing of 2024.
And our prayers came back like a voice in the dark, unanswered, but not quite the same.
No rest for the wicked. Good song as well.
That's No Rest for the Wicked, an action RPG from Moon Studios, and more information is coming March 1st, as you saw with the Wicked Inside Showcase. Tonight, during the Game Awards, viewers in the U.S. can enter to win one of 100 Lenovo Legion Go gaming handhelds, a Windows 11 gaming PC in your hand. Head to TGALegion.com before the end of the show to enter for your chance to win. Here's a look at the Legion Go in action.
When I can afford one, I'll get one. I'm not gonna put all my information. It's basically a Switch on steroids. That's kind of sick.
The best discoveries are the ones you really feel. The thrill of exploring new worlds. The rush of victory. But there's still so much more to discover.
Let's play.
Every choice you make is a chance to feel something new. Good luck. Have fun.
I guess. Yeah, this game I haven't seen any because we played so much fucking Cyberpunk last night. I did not get to witness any gameplay of this, so I'm still on the fence if I'll get it.
Teach me the ways
It's a
of the
technical
Nazi.
feat. Fantasy fulfillment.
What they do to the land, the RDA, that is death.
Entertaining. All good reviews so far. From credible sources so far.
Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, available now.
Is it on everything or is it? I think it's PS5 exclusive, so I might have to get a PS5.
This hits.
Good day, Sot. You're just a wiffle waffle. You can't even aim when you go into battle.
I am a baron. You are a border. I write decrees. You mix mortar.
Fire on thee. I got an acre. You eat horse bread because your mom's a baker.
We have been saying it all night, but it really has been an outstanding year for gaming. And now to talk about some of the biggest games, it's a pleasure to welcome from the Muppets, that's right, the great Gonzo.
Oh, thank you.
We got Gonzo. We got a Muppet again.
Great to be here. Hello,
This is just gonna be a Game Awards thing.
coming.
We're gonna go through all the Muppets. We better fucking get Big Bird and Elmo one year.
It's like looking in a mirror, isn't it?
Well, I really
Well,
don't
I really
think.
don't think. So
Gonzo, what have you been playing? Seriously, what have you been playing? Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Gonzo's buying everyone popcorn tonight.
Hey, wait a minute. All right, that was a good one. You got me. Well played, Jeff.
Yeah, well, thank you. Seriously, though, what have you been playing, Gonzo?
Well, lots and lots of Tears of the Kingdom. What an incredible game. You know that one mission where you follow the cuckoo up a hill? I lost track of how many days I spent doing that. The objective is really, just follow the chicken. You don't have to ask me twice.
That's right, you do love your chicken, so I get that was your favorite part. What did you think of the ending?
Oh, I never get past that cuckoo mission. I keep restarting to see if I can get a slower time.
All right, well, any other great gaming highlights this year for you, Gonzo?
Are you kidding? Actually, if you have the time. Hey, you guys got a minute? I'd like to show you how many of this year's greatest games all revolve around one central theme. Check this out.
Got the case board? Yeah, that's quite a conspiracy you've uncovered.
I know. You probably think I'm obsessed with chickens, and I can't appreciate video games beyond this one very specific interest.
I mean, yeah, I think we're all thinking that.
Yeah, maybe. What do you think, Zelda? Yes! Let's do this IRL! Come on!
Unbelievable. All right, here are the nominees for Best Debut
I'm just
Indie Game.
Keep in mind, there are people on their hands and knees doing that. Cocoon, I saw the ending of Cocoon. It was pretty meta. Dredge is good. Dredge might... Oh, but everybody was going crazy over Pizza Tower. I don't know, man. Pizza Tower's mid in my opinion, but people are going crazy on it. Vimba, saw a little bit of Vimba. Viewfinder is wild. It's a good watch.
I feel as free as a cuckoo. Yeah!
All right, the great Gonzo. Thank you, Gonzo. And now to the task at hand. The Game Award goes to... Cocoon!
Yeah, Cocoon was very meta. It was very, very meta. Like, I only saw, like, the last 2 levels of it, but it was, like, after seeing the ending, I was like, damn, that's very metaphorical, in a sense. Like, a game with no words that says so much, but so little at the same time.
Wow. Thank you so much. The team from Geometric couldn't make it out tonight, but they wanted us to pass along their thanks for everyone who played and voted for Cocoon. And to Yeppe, Mads, and Jakob, and everyone at the team at Geometric, thank you so much for being such a wonderful partner on this game. Thank you.
The Geometric team also wanted to thank they were honored to be nominated with all the awesome studios in this category. We can't wait to see what you guys do next. Thank you.
That was very humble. Jeff's like, nah. Y'all go to the green room.
We'll announce the best mobile game of 2023, but which title are you most excited to see go mobile in 2024? Google Play will be awarding the most anticipated title
I mean,
with their Play More award on Twitch. So
with Apple doing what they're doing and now Samsung doing what they're doing, wouldn't all games eventually be games and mobile games?
Yo. Did you save the game?
Really?
Yeah.
Of course I did.
Wait. Jet Set Radio? Streets of Rage? Wait, are they remaking all of their Golden Axe? Are they Crazy Taxi? Are they remaking all of their what? Sega is back. Whoa, Sega is back. Golden Axe? Jet Set Radio?
Announced 5 new games in one trailer. So many memories for all of us. All of those are first of these
Shinobi?
brand new games in development and set for release over the next several years. Thanks to
Bro.
Sega for that truly incredible announcement.
Streets of 3D Streets of Rage?
Ball fans have been waiting to hear
Bro.
about for a while. Here we go.
The horrible online, easy cash grab, and I'm not gonna get it. As much as I love DBZ, and I am a huge DBZ fan, if you ask me what my favorite anime is, I'll say besides Dragon Ball Z, it'd have to be, Speed Grapher. Speed Grapher is so good.
Tremble before my power. I'll show you the horrors of hell.
I wish I was excited, but like, the online's gonna suck. They're gonna just get, you know, all the money that they can get, and then the game's gonna shut down after like a year or two. Like, I'm telling you, don't buy this game. Just don't buy this game. Don't. It's not worth it.
Whatever's down there is too dangerous.
From the world of Dead by Daylight. Is this not a running simulator? Because I'll play it if it's not a running simulator, like Dead by Daylight is. I don't know why people are obsessed with Dead by Daylight. Like, and maybe if like your favorite horror characters in the game, I get it. But other than that, it's if you play as a survivor, you're playing a running simulator. If you play as a killer, you're playing a video game. It's literally a night and day game, in my opinion. And it looks like another running simulator. Yeah, I'm good on that.
Darkness in the distance from the way that I've been living, but I know I can't resist it. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time, hiding all of our sins from the daylight, running from the daylight, running from the daylight. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time.
The casting of Frank Stone. Is it a cinematic horror experience? Oh god, it's a
That's right. Two huge names in the horror
story-driven
genre,
choice
Dead by
game.
Daylight and Supermassive Games are coming together for a brand new single-player experience, the casting of Frank Stone. Now, tonight we're showing you lots of new worlds, but now it's time to return to a world we haven't seen in quite some time.
I don't know this melody, so I don't know the game. Is this Xenoblade, or is this, what's that other weeb game called? I forget. It's got interesting, every game they make has interesting mechanics, I'll give them that. It's a Square game. And they might have pissed off a lot of people because this is an action RPG and not turn-based. Like, I'm pretty sure whatever game it's based off of probably was turn-based. Oh, Tales of Mana. I've never played a Mana game, but I know weebs love them. Visions of Mana is what they're calling it now. Okay. You hear a little bit of clapping. Like, only the left side of the room was clapping. That's kind of funny.
It is said that time marches to the beat of a drum. A
Ghost
fleeting
2?
moment can feel like a lifetime for those caught in its deadly rhythm.
Or is this Ichiban?
And a lifetime can pass in the blink
Oh,
of
this
an
is
eye
Ichiban.
for anyone embracing its bitter end.
Yeah,
The
Ichiban.
only thing we know for sure
This game looks sick, bro.
that time marches forward.
Even if we are apart, still we are one.
Without
Or
hesitation,
oh, this is Ichiban. Yeah, because they're showing more of the flying thing, and like the modern city, you get guns and shit. It's like, you know, as Japan started to move into the modern day, like the end of the samurai era, which is a sad point in Japanese history if you know your history.
to alter the river below.
It doesn't look as ridiculous as Neo. It looks very grounded, which is very different for Team Ninja. Like, even with all this crazy shit, this is more grounded than Neo. It still looks sick.
As the smoke rises, so shall we.
Oh, it's not Ichiban, it's Ronin. Okay. Rise of the Ronin.
Rumor is, a veiled edge will sacrifice their partner for duty. So which of you will do the deed?
Wow. He held up the blicky and said, "Who go do
That's
it?"
Rise of the Ronin
Click
coming
clack.
to PlayStation in 2024. Now it is time to announce winners in a number of other
Maybe
categories.
Ichiban was the
Here
code
are the
name for that
nominees
game.
Best Action Game. Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Dead Island 2.
I really like Dead
Ghost
Island
Runner
2.
2, Hi-Fi Rush, and
It's
Remnant
either
2.
Hi-Fi Rush or
And
Remnant.
the Game Award goes to Armored Core 6.
Well,
Fires of
Souls fans showed the fuck up.
Congratulations from. Here are the nominees for Best Art Direction. Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush.
This is a
Lies
tough
of P,
one.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder, and
I
The
want
Legend
Lies
of
of P to
Zelda,
win.
Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to Alan Wake 2.
I figured Alan Wake 2.
Here are the nominees for Best VR AR. Gran
Don't care,
Turismo
I get
7,
motion sickness.
Humanity, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil Village VR Mode, and Synapse. And the Game Award goes to Resident Evil Village VR Mode. Congratulations to Capcom. Now your nominees for Best Mobile Game.
I really
Final
don't
Fantasy
care.
VII Ever Crisis, Honkai Star Rail, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Nil. And the Game Award goes to Honkai Star Rail.
Everybody went crazy for Hello Kitty Island. Like, what the fuck?
Much more Game Awards to come, including
He
the
couldn't
first
hold
ever
back the
performance
laugh.
by the Old Gods of Asgard from Alan Wake 2, and some of our biggest game announcements are still to come. But right now, we'd like you to meet one of tonight's nominees for Best Debut Indie Game, who's also part of the newly inducted Future Class presented by Old Spice.
My name is Abhi. In India, when I grew up, I had a very early interest in games. When I got to Canada at the age of 12, it was a whole new world for me. For many South Asian families, food is not just a thing to cook, but also a way of expressing affection and all the things that they cannot say.
A cooking
Nimba
game.
is a narrative cooking game that tells the story of an Indian mother who moves to Canada in the late 1980s. It's a story about love, loss, and family.
Yeah, this game's
The
cute.
more local you are, the more international you become. Everybody who's played the game is able to put something from their lives into it in ways that I wouldn't have expected.
It's a cute game. You should play that game. I suggest, chat. It's a good watch too. I mean, this beat never gets old. I'm just again being real.
We want you. Are you meant for better things?
I can save someone with this.
Running simulator.
Lonely? Lost? Poor? Confused?
Oh, God! Oh, Lord!
I won't let you hurt the children!
Wait, grind the. Wait, do we have to grind the children?
What up, man? Welcome in.
Okay, now we sit down, very comfy.
Let the miracles of science give you purpose. Sometimes the finger of God reaches down and touches you. Men and women of any race,
The Outlast Trials.
or political persuasion. Stop by one of our convenient volunteer centers before the opportunity is gone forever.
Unless it's not the Outlast Trials, but I'm pretty sure it is. I don't like running simulators. I'm just being real. You can't even attack in that game. Like, what's the point, dude?
Nicotine addiction can make stress worse.
Okay, welcome back to the Game Awards, and are you ready? It is time to get a world premiere from one of our industry's greatest creators. He's been a huge supporter of the Game Awards since the very beginning back in 2014, and tonight I am so honored to share this latest update with you on his upcoming project. Here we go.
Kojima! My body is ready!
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started vending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started vending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaurs ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started vending and quacking.
Oh, you can see someone walking in through, like, her eyes. OD. This is the Xbox game he's making? I mean...
Please welcome the visionary game developer behind OD.
It's gonna be something different. It's gonna be real different. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, Death Stranding was different. And this is looking to be... Xbox players, if y'all ain't never played a Kojima game, y'all ain't ready. Y'all brains about to melt. Like, in a good way.
10回目となる記念すべきこの TGA で、新作のゲーム OD、発表できて非常に嬉しいです。 このゲームには、ソフィア・リリスと、ハンター・シェーファーとウドキヤさんが出演されます。はい。
I'm really glad to be at the 10th Game Awards. Really happy to show the new title, OD, and this title will feature main role Sophia Lillis, Hunter Schafer, and Udo Kier.
I think we all want to know more, of course. What kind of game are you making, Mr. Kojima?
僕はその誰もがやったこともないよう
Yeah,
な
what's
斬新なことに挑戦すること
what's the gimmick with this one? Because Death Stranding, you're an Amazon delivery worker, essentially, but in a fun way.
彼らのクラウド技術を使って、全く新しい、ユニークで尖ったゲームっていうのを今作っています。で今までないものなんで、言葉で説明はしにくいんですけども、これもちろんゲームです。遊んで楽しめるゲームなんですけども、ある種映画でもあって、さらに、新しいメディアになるかもしれないという可能性を秘めたものです。
So I'd really like to always challenge new things, groundbreaking things, and that's my kind of rule. But this one, with help of Xbox Game Studios and using their cloud gaming technology, I'm kind of doing this together. But it's really to make immersive and also something that no one has seen before is what I'm trying to do. And it is a game, don't get me wrong, but it's at the same time a movie, but at the same time a new form of media.
Well, we can't wait to learn more about what you're working on. Wait. Is there somebody else at the door?
Are we going to see gameplay?
Everyone, please welcome Jordan Peele to the Kojimaverse.
Jordan Peele? Is he one of the writers for the game? This is getting crazy, dude. What is happening? This is actually getting insane.
What's up? How's it going? Oh my God, Jordan, welcome.
He's a writer on the game.
Fun surprise. I know.
Let's go.
You're a fan of Hideo's games, right?
A huge fan of Hideo. This man is an icon, and I can say from the first moment I played Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh yeah.
I knew I was
He's spitting.
experiencing the
He's
work
spitting.
of an artist whose craft just hits different.
It does, dude. It just
And
Kojima's
he's an inspiration
just
to me,
different, dog.
And the opportunity to collaborate with him is truly incredible. In my films, I'm always trying to maximize the immersion, put the audience into the main character's shoes. Hideo is the master of this, and he does it on a whole nubba level. And what he's cooking up here is completely immersive, utterly terrifying, and I am absolutely honored to be collaborating with the GOAT. Let's go!
Let's go. We got two goats.
Two goats working together. Hideo, I want to
Even
ask you,
Jeff
how
knows.
are you collaborating with Jordan? Tell us about it.
ジョーダンは天才と評価される数少ないクリエイターの一人で、僕はもう彼の大ファンだったんです。で、お会いして非常に気が合うので、もう最初に会った時から。
I see Jordan probably learned a little bit of Japanese.
みたいな感じで。で、僕は映画を見て育ってゲームを作っています。で、ジョーダンは、ゲームを、遊びながら育って映画を作ってるんで、この2人が一緒にコラボするの非常に面白いかなというので、ジョーダンと一緒にものを作り出しました。
Well, Jordan is one of those genius, and I've been a big fan of him. And when I met him, I felt like we were friends from the past. We get on very well. We like things that we both like, and we're really happy, and we wanted to collaborate something. And this time, well, Jordan, I grew up watching movies, and I'm a game creator now. Jordan grew up playing games, and he's a movie director now. So this two collaboration will be really awesome. So that's why I wanted to do something together with Jordan.
あとですね、このプロジェクトは
I'm getting Game Pass for OD only.
クリエイティブサポートの人たちと参加が予定されてます。で、 それぞれの恐怖っていうのの焦点を当ててもらってストーリーテリングしてもらうと予定です。で、ここではそのメンバーを紹介できませんけども、
Like I will pay that Game Pass down until I beat the
巨匠
game.
たちの集まりなんで、僕はその彼らを集めて
They Xbox fucking got me. They like they got me with
What I
Redfall.
could say
I'll
right
give them
now
that.
is that I'm
But
kind of,
that was in a
it's
bad
not
way.
just Jordan. I have other
They got me
creative
this time.
collaborative
Xbox
partners,
fucking got me.
With me on board on this project. I can't really say who they are right now, but I tell you, they are the legends, and they're going to be amazing. And I actually call them the Avengers.
Well, the door's closed for now.
What team is he cooking up for this game this
I
time?
just want to stress that what this man is building here is unlike any other game. It is going to be crazy. That's it.
We cannot wait to learn more. Hideo Kojima, Jordan Peele, thank you so much, guys. All right, it's time for another game announcement. This one's 65 million years in the making.
I own an island off the coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular, spared no expense.
A Jurassic Park game.
I wanted to show them something that wasn't too much.
Who would have guessed? Are we gonna be shooting dinosaurs? Cause maybe I'll bite. If not, I don't really care.
Behind on Isla Nublar.
Oh, we're gonna be okay. All right, I'll sit up straight. I was leaning over, super heavy with that one. Okay, the classic scene. Like, they didn't do the raptor to, like, fill in the doorknob. Oh, come on, that's hanging fruit. Okay, they got the spoon. They got the spoon. They got that part right.
Is anyone there?
As long as it's not a running simulator, I am fine. So far, this trailer screams running simulator because they haven't shown gameplay. The T-Rex, all right. We got all the classics. Running, hiding. It's a running simulator.
Please welcome Grammy Award-winning producer, Zed.
It was getting kind of good, but then it just didn't.
Hello everybody, I'm honored to be here tonight to present the award for Best Audio Design. Sound is an often overlooked but crucial aspect of game development. It's what brings games to life, creating the immersive worlds we love to explore. It's the eerie noises deep in the forest, the echoes inside an abandoned spacecraft, or the satisfying sound of shooting a web. This year, we've seen some incredible examples of audio design in games as talented sound designers have pushed the boundaries of what's possible. Here are the nominees.
Best audio design.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think you can really go past the surface of sound design. Dead Space has some audio, I'll tell you that. Hi-Fi Rush is a music game that, you know, that's a given. I will say the veracity and like the viscosity and visceralness in Resident Evil 4, very good. Very, very good sound design in Resident Evil 4.
And the Game Award goes to Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah, that's a given. Like I said, Hi-Fi Rush, it's a music game, that's a given.
Thank you so much. 信じられません。
いただきます。
賞をいただきありがとうございます。制作チーム一丸となって取り組んだ成果を、評価していただけたことを大変嬉しく思います。制作をサポートしてくださった皆様、また作品を応援していただいた皆様に心より感謝いたします。本当にありがとうございます。
Just a quick translation. Thank you for this amazing award. It's so glad that the work that the team has done together to achieve has been recognized here. Thank you to everyone who supported this project. And from myself, thank you to our family, friends, partners, pets. Thank you everyone at Bethesda, ZeniMax, Microsoft, and all the players out there for going with this ridiculous project. And
Translators are
to the team at
expensive,
Tango
so,
for taking such a
you know.
wild idea and making it a reality. Thank you so much.
All right, let's turn to the world of Fortnite. If you haven't already, check out the Game Awards Island in Fortnite. It's been updated with new trophies tonight to collect. Fortnite is expanding into a full-on platform with tons of new experiences beyond Battle Royale. Earlier today, Lego Fortnite launched, and on Saturday, the music game Fortnite Festival. Tomorrow, though, the team at Psyonix behind Rocket League delivers Rocket Racing. Here's your first look.
A racing game. I'm a sucker for racing games. And it has Fortnite characters. Why can't they just not put the fucking Fortnite characters in the game? And it's gonna be Fortnite themed. I'm still gonna play it. It's a racing game. It's gonna be free. Why not? Wish they would just show actual gameplay at this point. I just can't stand looking at the Fortnite characters, man. I know we had a Fortnite phase for a little bit. It was the no builds. It comes out tomorrow. Find it in Fortnite. These bastards, man.
Yet fame still holds sway. Their glory fades through time in tombs of somber gray. You too want to be an immortal?
Master,
All right, something interesting.
good or bad?
More good, of course.
Then why is there always suffering? And why do the bad folks always win?
Because goodness without teeth punishes not. It only foments evil. Cleanse the world with blood.
Oh, Wukong.
And grow lotuses in it. That is your destiny.
Like, this game just doesn't look real, but it is. Like, it's so crazy.
I, the keeper of the New West, welcome the Destined One.
The Destined One who doesn't even know what he's destined for? Those old rascals, they surely know how to name.
Tell me then, is my kind destined for extermination? You're driven by greed, not destiny.
So this is the face of the Destined One. It will fit me just as well.
Bathed in blood, yet preaching peace. Oh, you immortals, pray enlighten me. What justifies your superiority?
Got some God of War shit going on.
destiny.
Wukong's gonna be tight, bro.
Green Lantern, the Flash.
This game.
Slaughtering the people they swore to protect.
My Justice League will burn this Earth down for me.
Flash, how do I stop this?
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
We can work with that.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, talk to me because I'm counting no A's.
And then they would use a good song for a fucking bad game.
You think you can stop us?
Thought you'd never ask.
Pick and choose, sit and lose, all you different crews. Chicks and dudes, so you think it's really kicking tune.
He's the fastest man alive, according to all these girlfriends.
You know, it would be funny if all the characters didn't fucking use guns.
So, what's the plan?
Time for us bad guys to save the world. Come on.
That was Suicide Squad, and joining me
That
now
was
are
a-
Rebecca and Megan from Digital Extremes. up
what
in
do you
Canada
call it?
To talk about all things
A
Warframe.
petty
We got a
woo
special
and
Warframe
like a-
Twitch drop tonight for those of you watching on Twitch. But I understand you've also got some other news for Warframe fans on the next expansion, right?
Yeah, we do. You know, it's been 10 years for Warframe, so, 10 years for you. We assumed we'd get a senior's discount of some time, just because our game's
Okay,
probably the
I'm
oldest game
fucking
here,
with those
maybe, but
gloves
yeah,
because
we
she
have-
got that
I
Karen.
know, it's
You
'cause
feel
our
me? And then
community
the
is so
red
awesome, and we are
hair
going to be
next to
showing
her.
you the
Like,
release
oh
date
my
for our next
god.
major update for Warframe. So we do have a trailer for, Warframe players around the world to watch, which is quite exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible ride, 10 years of just our incredible developers, our community just supporting us along the way. So if you're a Warframe fan and watching,
Man.
we love you and thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy.
This is how the developers look that make Warframe. Like, bruh, I might start playing Warframe. That's all I'm saying.
For generations you've slept.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, pause.
No call to wake you. But now, you have changed everything.
The lidless eye has seen you, the Tenno.
Get a spell book now that's as a weapon. That's a little funny. Like, Warframe is good to watch sometimes. I'll give it that, because it's like, it's a different kind of like online shooter.
It is waiting. Don't be late.
Well, you Warframe fans don't have to wait that long.
So much more Game Awards ahead. You thought the surprises were done? Nope, there's lots coming. But while you're here, head to supergameawards.com through December 31st for a chance to win a trip for 4 to the brand new Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood. Here's a look.
Ready for a new way to play?
I want to go so bad.
The immersive world of Super Mario.
I'll wait till I'm rich.
Brought to life like never before.
And I'm gonna get the Luigi Mill. You better fucking believe it.
Now open.
Fuck the
Universal
Mario
Studios
burger.
Hollywood.
Give me that Luigi chicken sandwich. I know it's slap. Are they announcing DLC or are they announcing changes to the game? Because right now everybody's pissed about the loading screens. So no amount of good reviews that they throw up there from the first week the game was out, mind you, will fix the loading screens. There's too many goddamn loading screens. Like, they didn't brainstorm enough on what can we do to either hide or alleviate loading screens. There was not enough brainstorming. That's a nice message. But the loading screens, god damn it.
Life to the living.
Oh, this game, it looks so interesting. It's so different.
The living from the lingering dead. Keep the incarnate and the invisible separate. To bring peace on errant souls. Once their grip on this world is broken. Life to the living. Death to the dead.
Now, this is a new trailer.
Death to the dead. Life to the living. Death to the dead. Honoring my oath. Or sacrificing the living to bring you back. I'm not sure I can do this. Honor your oath or bring me back. But don't leave me like this.
Oh, you're gonna have to make a choice at the end. I can already tell. Yeah, Banishers. This game. Ah, man, I gotta get a PS5. God damn, dude, I gotta get a PS5.
You ready?
Suspect down! Right is down!
This is. I don't know what this is.
We gotta get you up. Look out! Ready? Officer's down and we need backup. Let's go!
They get blicked.
You can still
Damn.
make it out of this. Drop the gun and let her go. I'm not going in!
Damn. That was hard.
So, are you ready?
Ready or not?
Age of Empires, Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, Little Nightmares, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six are just some of the big titles coming to mobile in 2024. Head to the Game Awards on Twitch to vote for which title you want to win Google Play's own Play More award. Now, please welcome last year's winner of Games for Impact
I'll be
for the
sure
game
not to do
As
that.
Dusk Falls, which is coming to PlayStation on March 7th and is available for pre-order tonight. Creative Director Caroline Marshall.
She got that cut chat. You already know how I feel.
Bonsoir everyone. Winning last year was definitely a highlight of my 22 years in the industry. Games for Impact is one of the most important categories at the Game Awards. The games nominated this year offer unique and nuanced perspectives on topics that concern us all, from the climate crisis to cultural diversity. They broaden our horizons, foster empathy, and connect us as humans.
Hell yes, they
In a
do.
world torn apart
Just remember,
by
Chad, if you
divisions
don't fuck
and
with
intolerance,
politics,
this
politics
is one
sure
of
in the
the
fuck
most
fucks
essential
with you.
powers of our medium. Here are the outstanding nominees.
Games for Impact.
Never forget that.
Legend says a traveler will reunite the peoples.
What's the theme?
Using this year to make an impact.
I kind of want Vimba to win because it's so heartfelt.
And the Game Award goes to Chia.
Thank you. I accept this award on behalf of developer ourselves, who cannot be here, but I got a message from Phil Clifford, co-founder of ourselves. I'd like to thank ourselves family for your trust and unbelievable talent, Kepler and Sony for believing in this crazy project, and the entire population of New Caledonia, who championed and embraced cheer all along. Thank you, merci, Oleti.
Good for him. Now he's going to the green room, where Ed Boon's gonna ask him, can one of your characters be featured in Mortal Kombat?
Hello. I'm Abubakar Salim. I'm mainly known for my acting work in Raised by Wolves and Assassin's Creed Origins. But
I haven't seen either of the TV
here.
show or movie.
Oh, okay.
Or
Sorry, man,
wait,
this is crazy, man.
Origins is the game. I've seen the gameplay. You did a great job in that acting.
Up here now is like,
It's like, wow, dude. Hey!
look, I've loved games all my
Reggie's
life.
there.
I mean, I played them all my life, man. From Kingdom
Reggie
Hearts,
better be at every
Garry's
Game
Mod,
Awards until the day he dies.
Golden Sun.
He's a Golden Sun
And
fan.
it started with my dad, right?
Now
He
I
got
don't
me
trust him.
into them. He understood.
I'm
you know,
joking.
games
I'm
are
joking.
An art form. You know, it's a great space to enjoy and escape from the reality of the world. And he passed away a while back, and I'll tell you what, I'm still figuring it out. But 4 years ago, I decided that I needed to try and process my grief in a way that felt true to me and him. So I took the biggest risks of my life, and through everything that I had in making a game, a piece of art that honored him, an ode to the people we have loved and lost.
Oh, that's heartfelt.
So,
hold it in, man. Hold it in. Don't tear up. Don't tear up, man. Hold it in.
So the reason I'm here tonight is because with the love and support of a lot of people here, I'm going to take another big risk and I'm going to show you what we've been building. You know, I'm going to offer you this game, a game from my old man. I hope you like it.
Every story begins at the end of another. Each story carries with it the echoes of those that came before. My Baba, my father, your story was snatched away too soon. My name is Zhao, a shaman of Kenzera.
He basically used all the money he had from Origins to make this game. That's an action side scroller. That's tight. And he probably, you know, referenced a lot of stories from his culture, because he is African.
I cannot stop. I will not stop. Kalunga, God of Death, hear my plea. Kalunga, God of Death, come to me.
Show me you are ready.
Zhao. On everything. Everything. On everything. from Life is Strange. Here's another tear-jerking story. I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna watch it. If y'all want me to play it, you can suggest it, but you know. Teenagers doing teenager stuff. Oh no.
It's been 27 years, y'all. Why now? Because we made a promise.
Lost Records, Bloomin' Rage.
That was Lost Records, a brand new world from the development team behind Life is Strange. Now we have a world premiere new look at a game based on an ongoing franchise of 18 years with over 850 million users worldwide. This entirely in-engine trailer shows off the blend between cartoon 3D graphics with hardcore action. This is the first Berserker.
DNF.
Finally,
it's a DNF game.
Trample.
It's a dungeon fighter game. Interesting that dungeon fighters
You thought you were a hero.
expanding out.
Now, you are just one of us.
Oh. Damn.
This is no ordinary ghost. You'll have to risk your life.
I'm fucking with this art style. The first Berserker Kazan.
Looks good, right? All right, now it's time for our first performance by the Game Awards Orchestra. This one, though, is a little bit of a twist. They're about to play music from an upcoming game that no one has heard yet. You might call it one of those world premieres, and this is a special one. It's written by one of the greatest video game composers of all time, the legendary Nobuo Uematsu. Here is the Game Awards Orchestra, led by Lauren Balfe, with lead vocals from Lauren Allred, debuting the theme song from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Enjoy.
Final Fantasy fans, here you go. Also, we have to finish our 7 playthrough before Rebirth comes out, because when I get a PS5, I might get Rebirth. Not gonna lie, 7 is kind of fun. Well, Remake is kind of fun. The video is out of sync with her.
That's kind of why they're focusing on her for a minute. Now, is Aerith actually gonna sing that in the game? I don't know. She's very beautiful.
What an absolutely beautiful song from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is nominated for Most Anticipated Game tonight. Thank you to Lauren Allred and Maestro Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards Orchestra. They will be back later to pay tribute to our Game of the Year nominees. But that's not all we have tonight for Final Fantasy fans.
Final Fantasy fans, y'all eating. Y'all got 2 trailers at the Game Awards. 2, not 1, 2.
Change anything, even the past. Strap in,
That-
matey. Things are about to
Final
get
Fantasy Apex? Get the fuck out of here. The Buster Sword. They're becoming more like Fortnite every day, aren't they? You only heard like a couple people go,
Broken
woo.
when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes to Apex Legends on January 9th. And that key art you just saw was drawn by Nomura-san himself. Thank you so much for that incredible announcement. Now it's time to announce the winners.
How
of
much
a
did they
few
have to
awards
pay
that select
Square
Final
for that
fans and
shit?
our
That's what I
voting
want to
jury.
know.
In the category of Best Score and Music,
Like
the
half of
nominees
EA's
are
budget?
Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of
It's
the
between
Kingdom.
Hi-Fi Rush and
the Game
Alan
Award
Wake. I'm
goes to
sorry.
Final Fantasy 16.
What?
So
Or what?
congratulations to
Whatever
the
people
nominees for
smoked.
Best Independent
I need a
Game.
pound of that.
Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder.
Dredge, Dave the Diver, Cocoon, Viewfinder.
Sea of Stars.
What are people smoking, dude?
Here are the nominees for Best Community Support.
Cyberpunk has this. Well, No Man's Sky might.
Destiny 2,
Or
Final
Baldur's
Fantasy
Gate.
14, and No Man's Sky. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was between those 3.
Nominees for Best Fighting Game. Those are God
Definitely
of War,
not
Mortal
motherfucking
Kombat 1,
MK.
Nickelodeon
But it's
All-Star
going
Brawl
to
2,
Street Fighter.
Rocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. And the Game Award this year goes to Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, it's Street Fighter 6.
All right. Most anticipated game. Your nominees this year were Final Fantasy
For me, it's
VII
Tekken 8
Rebirth,
personally, but the
Hades
weeps
2,
have spoken.
Like a
Rebirth.
Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. And the Game Award this year goes to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
And nobody's fucking surprised.
Square
Wow,
Enix.
Jeff.
All right. Well, it's been 8 months since the release of Honkai Star Rail, a winner tonight for Best Mobile Game. This space fantasy RPG filled with myths and legends is set for more intergalactic expeditions in 2024. And tonight, we have an exclusive look at Penokane, the next destination.
The pandering of the white male fantasy. Yay.
About the stars. Its stories tell of what is and what was. Its pages will always
Like some Japanese creators know that that is the core audience that they are pandering to. Like, I'm pretty sure like there's like a handful of people in Japan that actually play these games, but majority of the people spending money and buying all the dumb shit and playing the fuck out of the game are like white dudes. Don't believe me? I mean, just search Twitch. Like, you're gonna see it, just a little bit of color in there, but not enough that like makes it overbearing. That's just how it is, man. Like, where's the black character? I'll wait. Let's watch this trailer and see if a black person shows up. I still haven't seen one. Yep, nope. Still haven't seen one. And yep, nope, still haven't seen one.
Perhaps on one of these pages, I'll appear in your story too.
Welcome to Penacony, young lady. May I ask your name?
Acheron.
And people want to bitch about GTA pandering. And it's like, how is GTA pandering? Everything in that trailer was GTA as fuck.
From Niantic and Capcom. Like all Niantic's games,
Like,
Monster Hunter now
that game, Honkai Star Rail, is fucking pandering.
In-game event going on right now with new monsters, new weapons, and special free game items for new players to join the hunt. It's available now for iPhone and Android, so check it out. Monster Hunter Now.
I'll be sure not to, Jeff.
Coming up, we've got an exclusive new look at the new Fallout series. We'll be right back.
The rocket racing has piqued my interest. Did they figure out what they want to do with Skull and Bones? Sorry, I'm not a COD fan. Sorry. Will you be able to get off the ship and explore islands? That just, makes sense because it's a fucking pirate game. But if you're just strapped to the ship, I don't see this doing too well. Because I feel like that's a missed opportunity. You should be able to pillage, whatever you bombard. Like if you bombard an island, you should be able to get off the ship and go pillage it. That's what pirates do. But you only go to like towns and ports to buy shit. Like that's pretty whack. If that's the case still, that's pretty whack. We'll see when it comes out.
Here at the Game Awards, and
we
that
will
was a
see.
new look at Skull and Bones from Ubisoft, which is coming out on February 16th. I'm happy to announce that players can register now for the upcoming closed beta from December 15th to 18th on all platforms. And now it's time for the announcement of the next game.
The Ubisoft launcher. I don't want to download that shit. I really don't. Arcane. They better redeem themselves because they had a good record until Redfall.
Turn that shit up. Relax, man. I don't bite. Lock up tight now.
Is this a Blade game? Is this a Blade game? Bruh. Bruh. Oh, Arcane is back. A fucking Blade game? Blade?
And Bill Roseman from Marvel to tell us, how did this come together, guys?
Blade?
Well, Jeff, let me tell you, the secret superpower of Marvel games is our constant focus on bringing together world-class talent with the fan-favorite characters that they love. Now, we are huge fans of Arcane Leon, not only because of the story-rich games they create with innovative games, but because of their authentic passion. And that's why on Blade's 50th anniversary, we are so honored to announce this true Marvel team-up.
After Dishonored and Deathloop, our first order of business was to make another very Arcane game.
He's French.
With a title that is easier to say with French accent. And when we had, when Sébastien Mitton and I had an opportunity to chat with Marvel, said, okay, let's really challenge them. Let's present our wildest take on a superhero that we both love.
And we ate it up. I mean, the Arcane touch fits Blade like his trademark trench coat. And I mean, think about it. It's a mature action-adventure game, single player, where you get to play Blade your way. For true believers,
Marvel Disney is going to allow a rated M Blade game to exist.
Well, he's the Daywalker. Eric Brooks is half man, half vampire, torn between the warm society of the living and the rushing power of the undead. And as a kid of mixed origins, his dual heritage resonated with me. So yes, it is a dream to be making a game about Blade in Paris, my hometown. Well, if...
Blade!
My hometown was Golden, and we share the bloodthirsty invaders that come out as soon as the sun goes down. Ça serait un petit peu la merde quand même.
Anything else you can tell us about the game? I know it's pretty early, right?
I can tell you one thing.
Okay.
The entire team at Arcane Lyon is, pouring so much love into this immersive third-person action-adventure set in the heart of Paris. So please sit back, let us cook, and voila! Merci
Y'all better cook. Don't rush this, Disney, Marvel. Don't rush this. Don't Blade. Don't rush this. Good God, don't rush this.
Nominee tonight for Best Adaptation, Anthony Mackie.
I haven't seen the Twisted Metal show. I don't know if it's good. I know it's on Tubi, but I'm still kind of like on the fence about watching it. Because it's like Anthony Mackie. I'm not a huge Anthony Mackie fan. I'm sorry to anybody who is a fan.
Hey, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who watched Twisted Metal on Peacock. And hey.
Oh yeah, it's on Peacock.
I have one thing to do before I get on to the award I'm supposed to represent up here. Okay? Okay, all right. I know I say a lot of different things. You can't scream them all. Jeez. Now, no one knows this yet, so you three guys and everybody else is going to be the first. Because of our incredible fans, Twisted Metal is coming back for season 2 on Peacock. So, everybody get your motor revving.
Yeah, like only the people who watch TV are like happy about that.
You guys look great. Keep it going, baby. I don't trust this dude, but y'all look great.
I mean, Twisted Metal coming back is anything Twisted Metal is just good, I guess. But take what you can get, I guess.
What is wrong with y'all?
I guess I don't have an excuse not to watch it now. So.
Okay, stop it, you. Okay. Love you too. I see you. I see you. Shut up. Okay, today, the best games are like living universes, constantly expanding with new content and challenges, right? And that's what this award for Best Ongoing Game recognizes the games that continue to deliver fresh experiences for their loyal communities. Here are the nominees.
Best ongoing game.
Light always pierces through.
Let me put it this way.
Cyberpunk, for the love of God, please.
Hour is come, Freetron.
Well, I mean, this is in the category, and if this is in the category, the kids in the oh god, the kids in the weebs have fought it out. Cyberpunk don't got a chance. Do the weebs
I get so many cool points with my son.
stomp the kids?
For this moment. All right, so the Game Award goes to. Shut up. Shut up. Cyberpunk 2077.
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Cyberpunk is so good now, dude. If you're not playing Cyberpunk, what are you doing? If you're waiting on GTA 6, play Cyberpunk. While you wait on GTA 6, you will not regret this decision.
Launch to 1.5 to 2.0 in Phantom Liberty, and now the Ultimate Edition. Like, the tenacity and the resilience of the team, and just wanting to bring forward stories that impact, worlds that are immersive, you know, the world being immersive, and of course the gameplay just being fun as hell. This is exciting. Team, we accept this on behalf of hundreds of people who put their hearts and souls in it. The two of us here. Please, Sasko, including this guy here.
Alice Sasko.
And I mean, I have to.
He brought Cyberpunk
amazing players
back from the
They've been with
ashes,
us
man.
Throughout the whole journey, gave us feedback, made funny memes, videos, you know, wrote posts on Twitter, on Reddit. It was amazing, you know, to see the reception of the players when they were actually getting all of those updates. Just recently, we shipped update 2.1 for Cyberpunk 2077. And it's for all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you go into the green room, and then Ed Boon's gonna be like, I would like V to be a Mortal Kombat character. And Pal's gonna be like, what?
Like GTA 5, Bully, Need for Speed Underground, and the Red Dead Redemption series. Now he leads a new studio, Lightspeed LA. Steve C. Martin is here to unveil a brand new project. Steve?
Thanks, Jeff.
Great to have you here. You showed this to me earlier this year. Tell us a bit about it.
It's an honor to be here, so thanks for having us. Over the past few years at Lightspeed LA, myself and a remarkable team of over 200 talented, diverse industry veterans and fresh new talent have been in deep development on a fully original, AAA, futuristic open world game. Tonight, we're really excited to offer you all a sneak peek at what we've been working on. I'm seriously I'm so
AAA,
excited to share so
futuristic,
much more with you in the
open
future.
world.
But for now, I hope
Please
you all
don't
enjoy
be
this first
generic.
taste.
Amazing. Let's take a look, Steve. Here we go.
Okay, they're still in Cyberpunk's aesthetic. So already losing points with me there. You gotta make your own aesthetic. Like, come on now. Oh, she did.
I'm scared, Mommy. Please. Hush now. It's going to be okay. The demon is here. It's the demon.
I mean, okay, no actual gameplay. Last Sentinel. I mean, it's cyberpunk, so like not like, you know, the game cyberpunk, as in the style is cyberpunk. So, you know, I'll probably give it a try.
Lift your head. Now open your eyes.
Is this Pragmata?
Take a breath and look around you.
This is not Pragmata. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it looks cool.
Fate always tests us.
You have to fight until the end. I'll find you.
It's like Monster Hunter with mechs. The first Descendant.
That was the first Descendant, which is launching the summer of 2024 from Nexon. Now we have a new look at Hoyo versus next big game, Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy ARPG. I had my eye on this one for a while. We had it at Gamescom, and we're excited to unveil their latest announcement right here at TGA.
I don't remember this, so let's hopefully have a refresh. Oh God, yeah, another game that's just, yep, panders to the white male fantasy. I love how they just couldn't make a black character. They gotta bear with the chain, like, bruh. Is this Gundam? I'm not sure. It's a mech game. It's for sure a fucking mech game with this movement. And it's PvP. Is it Battle Royale or PvP? I don't know. I mean, it seems story driven so far. But that did look like PvP that they were showing. Mecha Breaker.
We brought in gamers to demo the latest Cyberpunk update. We
Yeah,
haven't told them what they're
cool,
playing.
whatever.
Let's see what happens when they find out.
This looks amazing.
Ray tracing is beautiful. Yeah, it's super real.
What do you think's powering your gaming?
Like a 4090?
40 series?
You're actually playing on a Chromebook Plus.
Wow.
Streaming on GeForce Now.
What the heck? Oh my god.
I would never have guessed that.
I might have to look into getting a new Chromebook.
The Chromebook's that good? Damn.
The tide of war is turning against us. As we battle against the bugs, the automaton threat grows more menacing by the day. We need valiant soldiers to take on these deadly robotic hordes and spread our message of peace and democracy.
Helldivers 2, I guess. Like the first one was over the top, and now this one is third person. It was isometric. I mean, over the top. What am I, a fucking noob?
Join the fight for freedom. Enlist today.
Yeah, Helldivers 2. You know.
PlayStation.
It has a fan base. Oh, Space Marines.
What is your craft? My craft is death.
Yeah, definitely be giving this a try.
My pledge is eternal service.
Space Marines 2. Damn, I gotta get a PS5.
Okay, now we have a special surprise for you. Live and exclusively here at the Game Awards.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host, Wallendor, and I present to you the Old Gods of Asgard featuring that best-selling writer Alan Wake. This is Herald of Darkness.
Old Gods of Asgard. They got everybody that was in the game here. It's cool that all the characters in the game look like I love that they're all in character for this. This is amazing. Like, Alan Wake 2 is a fucking TV show, man. I don't care what anyone says. They really push the boundaries of like game and movie, like, and Kojima's gonna go OD with OD. I'm gonna just throw that out there. They're about to have a run for their money with Kojima and fucking Jordan Peele on the same project. Remedy's about to have a run for their money with Kojima Productions. They're gonna have to like fuck thinking outside the box. They're gonna have to think outside the universe. They got the head developer up there. No fucking way, dude. They fooling. They are fooling. Like, for you guys that don't know, dude in the middle created Alan Wake. Like, he is the creator of Alan Wake, and he is also in the game. Like, it's super meta. Shameless promotion. I can't blame him though.
Oh, wow. That was the fabulous Poets of the Fall performing in the role of Old Gods of Asgard. Thank you to the band, Sam Lake, Remedy, Epic, the cast, and everyone involved to bring that performance.
Yeah, that's his name, Sam Lake. And his name in the game is also Sam. I didn't want to be incorrect and be like Sam. But no, like, his name is Sam. Oh, GTFO, the final chapter. GTFO fans, y'all eating. Good concept of the game. It's like Left 4 Dead, but like
a strange family.
Paranormal-ish.
We have lived 1,000 lives. We have died 1,000 times. Whoever we were before this torture, we are now as one. Until the end. One final battle. My friends. Remember us.
A free weekend on Steam.
Joining me now is Ulf from 10 Chambers. Crazy, that was 6 years ago. We announced GTFO, and that's the final chapter. You've got a free weekend on Steam. Looks fantastic, but I think there's a little something more you're also working on, right?
Yeah, first of all, I have to say thank you for having me again.
Of course.
And you delicious menu. This suit is fucking amazing. Yeah.
You look good too, Ulf.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
games
yeah.
look great. So.
Did they just use their only
we're
swear?
working on something new, and it's like a passion project, like all our projects are. And this
You were
one,
known for Payday, things like that, so you're back to some heist stuff?
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we're back to doing a heist game again. And it's sort of a sci-fi thing that I've been dreaming up since I was a kid, basically.
A sci-fi heist
and, yeah,
game.
it's, it
Should
is
we
what
announce
it
it
is.
to the world?
Yes, we should.
You've been working on this for a number of years.
Yes.
I'm so excited. It's finally time.
Thank you.
Check out the new game from Ulf and 10 Chambers. Here we go.
Mr. Bowman, your reservation at Manon et Fils is in
Cancel the reservation. Reset the procedure.
Continue neuroprodding.
The best ideas are always when they are drawn from your childhood or teenage years. When it comes to creativity.
I'm Mr. Bowman. Your subconscious was just spilling the beans about your recent Akajima district break-in. Let's continue. What were you hoping to find in the Nexus Sentinels? You mother... There's no use in fighting. I will get what I want. So that's how you found out about our Akajima vault. What were you looking for? A key. A key to what? Yes! What's the key for?
It's not what, Mr. Bowman. It's who. You see, just like me, you're caught here. You're caught in the den of wolves.
That looks interesting. I will give you that. Pragmata. Probably not Pragmata. Let's be honest, it's not Pragmata. This is wild. What the hell is going on? A school bus?
Good to go?
Easy in, easy out.
That's our ride.
Exoborn Master the Apocalypse.
That was Exoborn. I met with the team at Gamescom to take a look at that upcoming tactical open world extraction shooter. And the project is led by some of the creators of The Division. And besides facing other players and warring factions, vertical gameplay, as you saw in the Forces of Nature, unlock the potential of the players' exo rigs to help master the apocalypse, as they say. Much more is coming in 2024 on Exoborn. Now, please welcome the voice of Loki in Asgard's Wrath 2, one of the most ambitious and anticipated VR games yet, Matt Mercer.
Hey there.
What is Matt Mercer not doing these
so
days?
beyond excited to show you this trailer for our Asgard's Wrath 2. I've been working with the Sanzaru team and bringing Loki to life. It's just been absolutely amazing. And after playing Asgard's Wrath 2 as a lifelong gamer, I'm honestly blown away. So I'm honored to be a part of this franchise and want to thank everyone at Sanzaru Games, at Oculus Studios, and MetaQuest. So, without further ado, let's enjoy the trailer for Asgard's Wrath 2.
I guess. Oh, God, motion sickness.
The gods take everything from mortals.
I forgot this was a VR game. Like, you can't not see ads for this on Facebook. Like, they want you to buy it so bad.
Thy spirits, their rightful passage.
Turn worlds to ash.
That is so dizzying.
You allowed Loki to deceive you.
Now his chaos reigns.
The universe demands a guardian. And with each possession, you will grow stronger.
This is so dizzying.
Oh, dutiful guardian, here to right your wrongs. There is no time or place you can hide. Your fate is mine.
Yeah, VR fans, there you go, I guess.
Foolish mortals, oblivious to the chaos that awaits you just outside. I'll see you sooner than you think.
It's been an amazing year, not just for
That
games,
was
but
so
for
dizzying.
adaptations of the games we love. Right now, we have an exclusive look at the highly anticipated new series, Fallout.
Something cool.
Hello there. Now, how about we turn on some lights?
It's the same trailer. Like, you could just look this up on YouTube.
Well, you know what they say. War never changes.
Like, we just had a different intro. Like, come on. That was super lackluster.
From Fallout, please welcome Aaron Norton, Ella Purnell, and
Oh, this is... Oh, it's just New Vegas. I'm watching this. It's just New Vegas. That is the biggest hint we have.
If you don't mind, we brought a little extra security.
Thank you for having us, and we are incredibly excited for you all to see Fallout on Prime this April.
But our real honor tonight is that we're here to hand out the award for Best Adaptation. What? What, dude? Oh, it says our bosses are here.
But what?
Oh, there they are.
Oh! Jonathan Nolan, Mr. Howard.
Good catch, buddy.
Yeah, but we should probably hurry this up. I don't think he can breathe in there.
Yeah, how you doing, big man? Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay, so this year, video games and film and television were bigger and better than ever before.
Here are the nominees for Best Adaptation.
Best Adaptation.
The vampire messiah will come.
I feel like Castlevania wins this because so many people love that show.
If you don't think there's hope for the world.
Maybe The Last of Us, a lot of people like that show as well. I still haven't seen the Mario movie. I'm gonna buy it, Blu-ray.
The world fell, that's where the cars and guns come in.
Wow. The best game goes to The Last of Us.
Yeah, I had a feeling it'd be between like the two most liked things, Castlevania and The Last of Us. Don't trip. I'ma laugh if you do. Then I'ma ask if you okay. Cat Williams, unquote.
Okay, clock's ticking. Shout out to my partner in crime, Craig Mason, who's watching up in Canada, getting ready for season 2. Huge thank out to our Naughty Dog family. This wouldn't exist without all your incredible hard work. Big thanks to HBO and the support they've given us, and big thanks to our Last of Us community. None of this exists without you. Thank you so much.
And we also want to thank our partners at Sony Pictures. A special shout out to Carter Swan and the whole PlayStation Productions team and everyone at PlayStation. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Give me 1 sec, chat. Oh, I stepped away at the right time. Yeah, this is not piquing my interest. It's one of those like farming RPG games, you know, like different but cool, you know. And it's for Switch. Also available on PC now, apparently. Monster Hunter? What are they doing? This is an intense commercial. Oh, Monster Hunter now. I mean, the song was lit. I'll give them that.
When I was younger, struggling with who I was, what my place was, I took a lot of that anxiety and put it into making games. I mean, it's evolved.
She's a
over time,
Marvel
especially as I've gotten
2
into
fan.
AAA.
Well, guess what, everybody?
Hindsight is a narrative exploration game which spans the life of a woman named Mary, is taking a core of something that happened in my life, keeping that and fictionalizing the rest of it. Whenever someone tells me that they've cried from something that I've made, it's always when people cry is where I feel, yes, I want to keep doing that. I want to keep making people feel things.
Right.
This negative energy just makes me stronger. We will not retreat. This band is unstoppable.
Oh yeah, No Man's Sky VR, then the Beyond update, and the mech update, the living ships, the Origins update, next gen, companion, expeditions, prisms, Frontiers, Sentinels, Outlaws, Leviathan, Endurance, Waypoint, Fractal. I couldn't read that one, that was way too fast. Singularity. Out of a mega ship. What the hell? What the hell?
That right there was No Man's Sky, a game we announced 10 years ago with this guy right here, Sean.
I'm gonna
Murray.
have to get it on
Sean,
PC
looks
when
like
it's
the
on
content keeps
sale
rolling
and
in.
move my save data
2024.
over.
But what is the
Because
next
my
decade look
PS4
like?
just can't handle it.
Well,
Or if
to
I get a
start with,
PS5, I
next
obviously.
year is going to be a really big
I
year
get it for
No
free
Man's
if I get a
Sky.
PS5.
Like I said, I've been working on it for 10
It's
years
like fine.
now, and I still really love it. Still really enjoy it. But what people don't know is that for the last 5 years, we've been working on something new.
Another game.
Yeah, something very different, something maybe more ambitious.
I mean, y'all made a stupid amount off
Here
of
we go.
charging $60
Tell us a
with
bit
free
about it,
updates because I had to rebuy the
for
fucking
No Man's
game.
Sky, we generated a whole
A lot of people
universe
rebought the fucking
of
game,
kind of
so
sparse, alien-looking planets, and that wasn't easy. You know, it was hard, but there is something that's much harder that we wanted to do. For our new game, we wanted to create an Earth, you know, something as varied, a planet that is as varied as a universe, something bigger than Earth, something with, you know, mountains, real mountains, not video game mountains, but mountains that are miles high, taller than Everest, that when you climb to the top of them and look out, you can see rivers and canyons and continents. You know, you can see oceans.
So is this like an open world planet kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, the first real open world, right? Something without boundaries. And we're going to let everyone play in it together. It's, you know, a place where people can live out their sort of adventures together.
Well, we can't wait to take a look at it. We have anything tonight or future? Or?
Yeah, so we have a trailer.
What was that MMO?
It's quite a small team that's working on it.
Open
There's
world
about a dozen of us.
world
Actually, everyone's
game.
here. The everyone from the team.
So you're gonna be like
we're
building and surviving and stuff like that.
We're very excited to share this. You're not
I mean, if y'all want me to play it, let me know.
Super
But
nervous,
other than
you know,
that,
but really excited.
not
if, you know, people like
100%
it, this is a
sure.
game I would like to still be updating 10 years from now.
All right, so Game Awards 2033. We'll be back. But no, let's take a look. This is such an incredible project, and I'm honored that we get to show it off. Should we do it, Sean?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
All right, Sean Murray. A multiplayer Earth, a procedural Earth, a fantasy Earth, an unexplored Earth, all footage in-game multiplayer. This is in-game, and I believe them this time, because last time with No Man's Sky, they were given the answer, but the trailer said all footage is in-game multiplayer. Like a town of rabbit people with an ogre? What the hell? Oh, that's what was on his shirt. Light no fire. It's somehow connected to No Man's Sky. I can tell you that.
Independent team, absolutely incredible. I've been waiting for years to show that to you, and again, created by the team at Hello Games. So
somehow they're gonna combine both games.
See games
I see that coming somewhere along the line. Like
now, join me in welcoming to the stage actor Simu Liu.
Somewhere along the line, those games are gonna merge. That seems to be the plan.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
Damn, what did he do to
God,
himself?
There's so many of you. You guys all look so beautiful. All right, first off, I want to address the elephant in the room. My foot's fine, you guys. I did tear my Achilles. I wasn't riding a dragon. I was playing pickup basketball in Miami. I wish there were a better story to this, you guys, but the story is this. You know, as you age, as you get older, you know, particularly as you cross the 30 threshold, your body starts to break down, all right? Things start happening, unless you're Anthony Mackie, for whom I think the laws of aging don't apply. Guys,
Black
just,
don't
if you're
crack.
not Anthony Mackie, learn to appreciate the importance of stretching, all right? It's very important.
And Asian no raisin. You feel me? Black
keeping
don't
it
crack
real
and
with
Asian
you,
no
all
raisin.
right? Now, I'm here to share something that I'm really excited about. I recently got a chance to team up with Frost Giant on their new real-time strategy game, Stormgate. Now, RTS is a genre that I was absolutely obsessed with as a kid. I loved building armies and obliterating my enemies in Age of Empires, Command and Conquer, and of course, my absolute all-time favorite game, StarCraft. Yes, so happy you guys cheered for that. Now, if you've been destroyed by carriers and void rays on BNet at any point over the past 10 years, that was definitely your boy. And that's why I am so excited for Stormgate. Look, it's a noob strat, I understand, all right? But I loved it. Look, that's why I love Stormgate. It was made by a team of ex-StarCraft developers who are just as obsessed with RTS as I am. And in addition to competitive and co-op modes in the game, it's got an ongoing campaign that was written by Frost Giant with a little help from the legendary Chris Metzen. And so, yes, I brought a little bit of gameplay for y'all, and the first reveal of a pretty badass new character who I may or may not have gotten to voice. Let's have a look.
I mean, RTSs are a good watch. I'll give RTS games that.
hell was that? Cut the power now! It is too late, my friend.
What in God's name have we done?
Watching gameplay trailers of an RTS is not that entertaining. Actually, watching someone play an RTS is more entertaining.
Fight, cower. Either way, your world will fall.
That was me.
Yeah.
See? Pretty good, right? And now it's time to hand out the next award. Here are the nominees for Best Action Adventure Game.
Best Action Adventure Game.
You're the killer. I don't want to be in the story. Just write me out of this story.
I mean, Alan Wake 2, probably. Everybody called this game mid for the first half. Resident Evil 4, you know, gotta vote for me. Gets a vote for me, just like Alan Wake. Not gonna lie, this was good, but a lot of people stopped playing it, so I don't know what happened. And just, you know, Breath of the Wild 2.0.
The award goes to, no surprise here, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
That is a surprise. I mean, I used to be a hardcore Zelda fan. I still am a Zelda fan. If I get a Switch, yeah, I'm getting Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not getting the first Breath of the Wild. But Tears of the Kingdom, I'll just get that. Might as well, you know.
このゲームを作ったすべてのスタッフを代表してこのような賞をいただき本当にありがとうございます。
I'm so glad to be able to be here to accept this award on behalf of everyone who worked together to create this game.
我々開発チームはこのゲームをゼルダの伝説の中で最も壮大な冒険になるように一生懸命作り込みました。
Everyone on the development team truly gave their all in making this game the best that it could be.
プレイヤーの皆さんそれぞれのユニークなゲームプレイが皆さん独自のハイラルの物語となります。プレイヤーの皆さん本当にありがとうございます。
Everyone's unique approach to playing this game can become their own personal story as an adventure through the lands of Hyrule. And to all the players,
I will give the game that. They're like all the fucking TikToks of like what people were making and shit was wild. That was wild. So like as far as like creativity, that game was gaming like Baldur's Gate. I will say that. That was a video gaming like Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16.
I want Lies of P to win, but Baldur's Gate probably is gonna do it.
Goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate is probably gonna do it.
Here are the nominees for Best Sim Strategy Game. Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp.
I don't know.
Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire
I know everybody's burnt out of Fire Emblem.
And the Game Award goes to Pikmin 4.
Hey, Pikmin, good
Here
job.
are the nominees for Best Sports Racing Game. EA Sports FC 24, F1 23,
I don't know.
Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged, and the Crew Motorfest. And this year, the Game Award goes to Forza Motorsport. Congratulations.
I'm really not too surprised.
The nominees for Best Multiplayer this year are Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario
Everybody
Brothers
likes
Wonder.
these games.
And
I
the
don't
Game
know.
Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, Baldur's Gate doing the damn thing.
Here are the nominees for our Player's Voice Award, 100% voted by the fans. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, Genshin Impact.
I pray there's a
Marvel's
lot of
Spider-Man
normal
2,
people
and The Legend
and
of
not
Zelda
that
Tears
many
of the Kingdom.
weebs.
And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate, all right.
Congratulations,
Doing the damn
Lauren.
thing, Baldur's Gate.
Let's take a look now at this spectacular celebration of mobile gaming on Sphere from Google and Samsung.
At least the crowd liked it, I guess. I don't regret getting rid of this game. This game pissed me off so much. This one-sided fucking game. Elfelt. She has a rockin' mic sword. Oh no, it's still a gun, but it's also a sword. She's their take on what if you put a shooter in a fighting game. Like I'll be real with you, if I still owned the game, I would only buy her. Like the other DLCs, like they just aren't that interesting. But who the fuck cares? They're finally bringing tag into the game. Oh, 3v3. Team battle. Now we can make broken teams. Amazing. Will you be able to call assists? Will you be swapping? Like, how is this going to work? I'm curious how this is going to work. Because in the story mode, it was like 2v1 a buff character. And like the AI just kind of did its own thing. It wasn't too smart. I don't even know what the fuck arc. Okay, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm good on that.
All right, welcome back to the Game Awards. We still got some awards to hand out. Timothy Chalamet will be here to help, and we have some more world premieres, including this one.
Someone's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make.
Can we just please DLC? Can we just please have Square Enix and Bandai Namco, more specifically the Soul Calibur team at Bandai Namco, make a fucking Dissidia?
It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is, who?
So back to the tower.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I have a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer. Then we better cut this short.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
2 DLCs? That's a scary fucking Tomberry. So one is out now and the other is later. Okay. That's one way to make an announcement. 2 DLCs.
Experience new adventures before the final battle in Final Fantasy XVI with Echoes of the Fallen, which is out tonight on PlayStation 5. There's a shadow drop for you. Now to present our next award, Best Game Direction, please welcome one of our industry's greatest creative forces, the creator of Call of Duty and global GM for Star Wars Jedi, Battlefield, Titanfall, and Apex Legends, Vince Zampella.
All
right, good evening, everyone. So, game design can be chaos. Actually, let me rephrase that. The best game design is almost always part chaos, right? Today, it's really normal for teams of hundreds to work for years on huge open worlds that are condensed into one package. When that chaos has somehow been harnessed into a cohesive artistic expression, that's great game design. So tonight, I'm proud to present the nominees for Best Game Direction.
Best Game Direction.
How do you run from...
I mean, my vote goes to Alan Wake 2. But it also goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man.
Spider-Man has not won shit tonight. I mean, people like Zelda.
Amazing. And the winner is... Alan Wake 2.
Hey.
Thank you. We want to thank Epic, Hector, Nico for believing in our vision.
Crazy vision.
Crazy vision, yes. Direction is nothing without a team to actually build it. And huge thanks to Remedy team for joining us on this venture, wanting to believe in it and build it. You know, we can pull into different directions and nothing comes out of it. But when more than 100 people believe in the same vision and build something out of it, we can make miracles. We can make art, and we can be more than the sum of our parts. Our world today could use a bit more of that.
That's a nice one. One other thing. Next Monday, December 11th, New Game Plus, the final draft is going to be coming out. New story content. So yeah, go play it. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Game Awards.
Please welcome Gustav Tilleby, the creative director of The Finals.
I told you it was coming out at the Game Awards. I told y'all the finals would be out at the Game Awards.
When we started building this game, we set a bold vision for ourselves. We said that if we're going to make a shooter, it needs to be unique. It needs to be something that no one else is doing. Standing here today,
I've been saying
I'm
for
so
so
proud
long,
and
Apex
grateful
needed
to the
destructible
amazing
environments.
team at Embark Studios who helped make this crazy dream
They didn't.
reality.
They didn't give us a
And of
destructible
course,
map
to all
like
of
they
you, our
promised.
amazing
Y'all
players,
remember that? They
watching you play the
promised a
finals
destructible map,
has been the most
and we never
gratifying
got it.
experience of my entire career. You're not just a part of this journey, you guide us and you inspire us, and I love you for that. Now, let's watch our latest trailer and keep your eyes peeled for the launch date at the very end. It might be sooner than you think. Thank you and enjoy.
It's coming out today. Like I'm telling y'all. Like after the Game Awards is over, I'm downloading the finals. Las Vegas, a new map. Oh, buddy. The Vegas map is looking crazy. What? A new item? What did I tell you? It's out now. Like,
That's right, the finals is out tonight on Steam, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. After the show, make sure to check out the Game Awards in Fortnite as well. All month, fans have been voting for their favorite user-created island of the year, and the winner is Fort Who. Congratulations. You can portal to the winning island from our TGA map, and while you're there, collect all the TGA trophies for an XP boost. We want to help you unlock those Peter Griffin skins. The island code is below. Still to come, the presentation
very
of
few
Game
people
of the
hyped
Year,
about that.
featuring our orchestral salute to the nominees.
at least they're showing some love to, you know, the people who make interesting things in Fortnite. Larian. Another Baldur's Gate
Time for you to join the others
update.
and complete our destiny.
It's just an ad for Baldur's Gate. I mean, like I said, once I get a PS5, I'm getting Baldur's Gate. Like, I would play it on PC, but I want to play with a controller. Because that's an option.
Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
Absolute, like, must watch and must play. Like, Baldur's Gate is fucking hilarious. That game is video gaming on a whole new level. That game's a video game. Alright, yeah.
All night you've been voting on Twitch for which mobile game you're hyped for in 2024.
After the show, check out the TGA post show on Twitch, where Google Play will reveal the winner of its Play More award.
Awesome. Thanks, Sydney. Well, now it's time for tonight's final world premiere. That's right, we're getting towards the end of the show. And this one, I will let speak for itself.
This is a new Monster Hunter. It has to be. Yeah, this is a new Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter World 2. Now there's like elements and shit. Monster Hunter Wilds. They just refuse to call it Monster Hunter World 2, but it's Monster Hunter Wilds. So it looks like it is going to maybe be single player and open world, which is different. That seems to be the insinuation, because they went through quite a few different environments in that.
Please welcome to the stage Monster Hunter series producer Ryozo Tujimoto. It's so great to have you here at the Game Awards. We got to hang out in Osaka earlier this fall, where you showed me the gameplay. You gave me a demo of the game, and wow, I gotta tell you guys, it looks incredible. Everyone wants to know, we saw 2025. When do we get to play this?
はい、ようやく、発表することができました。モンスターハンターの新作です。こちらですね、9月にゼウスさんにも見ていただきましたタイトルなんですが、現状ですね、2025年リリースを目指して開発しています。
Thank you, Jeff. I'm very happy to finally be able to announce this title to everyone. This title, back in September, we were happy enough to show it to you, is planned for release in 2025.
Wow. I think everyone wants to know, when do they get to see more on this? Any sense of when we're going to see more on this game?
はい、こちらのタイトル続はですね、2024年の夏頃、現状予定しておりますので、しばらくちょっとお待ちいただけたと思っております。それとですね、今年、カプコンがですね、40周年を迎えさせていただきました。この40年間、応援してくださった、ファンの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。これからもですね、皆様に楽しんでいただけるいいゲームを、作っていけるよう努力して、頑張ってまいりますので、これからも引き続きぜひよろしくお願いいたします。
We plan on revealing more information about this game in the summer of 2024, so we hope you keep an eye out for it. Also, Capcom is currently celebrating its 40th anniversary. I would like to thank all of the Capcom fans for all of your love and support throughout all of these years. We couldn't have done it without you. Capcom will continue to create exciting, fun games, and the best is yet to come.
Excellent. Thank you, Ryozo-san. Great to see you. All right. Well, now to present Game of the Year from the upcoming films Wonka and Dune Part 2, please welcome YouTuber Modded Controller 360.
I don't even. Oh, he's a YouTuber and an actor. I'm like, who the fuck?
The imagination, passion, and technical brilliance of the 6 nominees for the Game of the Year were truly inspiring. Here with a medley celebrating each of these games, once again, Lorne Balfe and the Game Awards Orchestra.
Okay, so they probably are getting like cues on when to switch it up with all the headphones on. My man's on the flute going crazy. RE4 is so good. I gotta get the Ada DLC. I gotta. RE4 is just so fucking good. I didn't even know they made flutes that fucking big. They're doing this again. The stall. The stall. The anticipation. It's probably going to be Baldur's Gate 3. That game is video gaming.
And the game of the year is Baldur's Gate 3.
I told you that game is video gaming. That game is video gaming. There's just... My man's wore armor to the Game Awards. That's what you call standing on business. He's standing on business. My man's wore a suit of armor to the Game Awards. Standing on business.
I didn't expect it anymore. Thank you so much. A game like Baldur's Gate 3 isn't possible if you don't have an incredible team working on it. And the team at Larian spent their hearts and souls for 6 years on this game in sometimes very difficult circumstances. This was our COVID game. Along the way, we lost quite a few people also. So we want to dedicate this to all the people we lost, and especially to Jim, our lead cinematic artist, who passed away in the last month. I want to thank over 2,000 people, so sit back and relax. But I also want to thank everybody that supported us throughout this entire effort. Our families, our friends, our partners. You were the best, and without you, we couldn't have done it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Sven, and congratulations to all of tonight's winners. We will see you next year at our 10th Anniversary Game Awards, which I'm happy to announce will return right here to the Peacock Theater on Thursday, December 12th, 2024. Happy holidays. Good night.
Well, there you have it, chat. We got a Blade game, a fucking rated M Blade. Blade.
That was the Game Awards. Before we dive deep into everything, one of the biggest reveals of the show was OD, the new game from Kojima Productions. Let's take another look at the trailer and break this all down. So, this is finally...
All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed. You know, this was a hell of an experience. I tell you what. Hell of an experience. I don't know why my capture's acting all weird. Whatever. I'm gonna just keep it how it was. There we go. Oh wait, I fucked it up again. There we go. I tell you what. That was one hell of an experience. Definitely was. And screen capture is still a little fucked up. No, I don't want to grab that. I want to grab this. Move that up. Blam. All right. Okay. Yeah. I gotta pee. That was almost 4 hours. I gotta pee. All right. I'm about to download the finals as well. So, yeah. All right. Not goodbye, just peace out. Peace.